Go,
Five,
go, go.
4,
Hello,
3, 2,
Internet!
1.
Welcome to
5,
Game
4,
Theory!
3, 2, 1. 5, 4,
Hello,
3,
everybody. My name is Markiplier, and welcome to
5,
Five Nights
4.
at
Hello,
Freddy's.
everybody! My name is Markiplier. Welcome back to
Okay.
Five Nights at Freddy's. You guys suggested this game to me, and Yami
Okay,
Mash has
stop.
played it.
Stop. Pause.
Yes, I kept all of that in the
Hello.
recording.
I
5, 4,
understand,
3,
and I
2,
appreciate
1.
it. You can shut up now, Sir Brandon. Shut the fuck up.
Both of them!
Okay, I'm gonna mute you, swear to God. Okay?
Anyway, hello! Welcome to our D&D session.
Hi, we
Whee!
exist, and we're here. I don't even remember what session number this is, but I don't care anymore.
28.
Welcome back to the game. Last we had left off, the group had taken care, not by murderous means, but through actual speaking terms, with the woman known as Rebecca Broder. After a brief fighting moment within the Everbay mansion that you were holed up inside, home aloneing it for a good bit, to my detriment, and my mental detriment. And eventually, one of you, Sir Reuben, had come to a standstill with Rebecca, bringing her to her senses and coming to even-ish terms after essentially fists flying over each other's faces and missing a lot. The 14 men she had come with, she left with only 4, as 10 of them were swallowed whole by the 2 werewolves you have currently on hand. There were a lot of things that went down. The whole place caught on fire thanks to the wine being blasted, and things are now calmer, as you had decided to go back to the Wizard's Tower to research more, finding out about the man known as Zeed Carr, and learning about the woman who had been working with him by the name of Steedira. And reading through it, it seems like the research on the Tainted went far back, many kings back, and there were still questions, but more answers, as finally you had all rested for the night, and one of you had gone outside after being tempted by a letter in red string to find that somebody who should have been dead is not. And resting for the night, you all awaken once again within this wizard's tower, the lights almost seeming to glow back up after turning dim for that night. Awakening you all is nothing but the sound of the woods around you, and the light fluttering of papers in the wind from possibly open windows or the such. And everything is peaceful. And you all have the ability to take the reins. I do believe that Lonnie and Ash, as well as Demetrius, who's currently not here with us, you slept within the 2nd floor of the Wizard's Tower, resting there for the night, amongst the papers and books you had opened and read through. The 1st floor, I don't know who slept there. I'm pretty sure the rest of you would have. Maybe one or two of you decided to stay outside that night.
I slept on the roof.
You slept on the roof.
I was in the garage.
Alright. Nevertheless, you all rested. You had a nice long rest. And this morning awakens as you guys are. Every time I tell myself, get open the calendar, before the game starts. And most of the time I do that, but today I did not. As you awaken on...
Oh, I'm scratching. I'm itching.
On the last month of trees, the 28th. Today is warm.
Ah, wait. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound condescending.
And I will also remind you that in 7 days, there will be a full moon.
Oh, always fun.
I always keep them in check whenever it's about a week away.
Yeah.
You all have the reins to decide how your day goes, if you wish to look through more things or decide that this is where you pack up for now.
Probably normal things happen on a full moon, right?
Nothing weird.
Nothing weird, of course. There's no
No.
werewolves.
Nothing weird at all.
Yeah, I know how to
Nothing
put this in
weird.
the
Not at
best
all.
way possible. We're leaving. Pack up. We're going.
Looks at camera. Nothing weird happens on a full moon.
I
Looks at
can
camera.
and would kill you.
For the sake of Des or Des, right? Am I wrong? Ripley? Not Ripley. What is
Demetrius?
the character? Thank you. For the sake of Demetrius, I would say probably making sure that we've gone through the books to the satisfaction of the for enough of the tainted research.
Which you can also take with you. That
Okay,
is
cool.
definitely something you can take with.
I
So
will
you
take
can
that.
look through it at any point in time.
Yeah.
They scavenged the entire tower already, right? For all the jewels and gold.
Yes, they had found, within the tower, they had found 26 jades, 53 quartz, and 11 amber. And, Lonnie had already piffled that. Pilfered. That's the word, right? Pilfered?
Yeah,
That is the
pilfered.
word, yes.
Thank you. I am so not today. Had already pilfered that from the, bags that they were within.
Piffled. Sorry.
Listen,
really
man,
cool.
I was watching a Club Penguin thing. I don't know, I was looking at Piffles.
What?
It was a Club Penguin lore video. Don't
I
ask.
love the Vietnam War. Anyway, I think, yeah, me.
No,
and,
don't even explain it.
Okay, I was gonna say Vera and Ruben were outside, so I mean,
Okay.
we'd have the sun hit us immediately and be like, oh, oh, it's the sun.
I am back from the phone call.
Like a seagull, I'm going to poop on the roof. No, I'm kidding. I'm not. I'm not a savage. I'm not a bloody savage.
Told about
I'll fly over the woods for that.
I don't think Lonnie has told Ash about Rue yet.
I don't think they've told anyone.
Correct.
I'm gonna wake up and shutter off my feathers and then fly down to the ground.
Yeah, I'm still sleeping. I'm really comfortable in this carriage. Well, come on. What y'all doing?
Is everyone else asleep? I'm gonna wake everyone else up.
Oh, okay.
No
You
sleeping
just hear
in.
the sound of the army trumpet.
I'm just gonna make a really loud owl noises outside.
Whoa.
Albert will continue to exist on the ground.
Ah. I'm just gonna look in from a window of the carriage. This is too early for this.
Ash literally opens one eye, and then goes immediately back to sleep.
So many owl noises. How can anyone sleep through this? He's so loud. Comical amounts of owl noises are being produced from a creature with such stature. It's almost like he's trying to imitate a rooster, but it is only coming out as owl noises. Oh, the plight of such a being. It's just really loud sayings of who. That's really all this is.
Ooh.
Woohoo!
I'm just gonna go, woohoo! I'm just gonna get out of the carriage.
Or since
and
my
go,
voice
"Alright."
is really deep, I go ooh.
Ooh.
I just come out of the carriage. Yes, you got me up. Yes, I'm done monologuing.
Is his
Good
favorite
morning.
song the introduction to Bones? Who are you? Who?
His favorite band's The Who.
As he should be.
I'm gonna walk up to the tower door. Is it locked?
Is the door locked, Lonnie?
Don't make me kick it
I
down
took all the
again.
bridges out. No, it's fine.
Oh wait, I think I removed the door hinge when I kicked it open last
Yeah,
time.
you did. The door's not on, technically.
Is
The
it?
door was hanging off of one hinge. When
Oh, I'm
you
just gonna
had-
kind of slide it open.
Yeah, we
and
set
step
it
in.
upright, but we did not lock it.
Alright. You
And
walk
when I'll-
inside, you pick up the door, and as you turn around and come back inside, you place the door back down in front of the doorway.
looks about right. I'm gonna go upstairs and wake up everyone.
I believe Lonnie and Ash probably covered in some parts of books. Mittens is probably just like asleep on top of your head, like curled around it in that uncomfortable way where like they're cutting off most of your breathing, but you can't remove them because you love them too much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up and be like,
I'm literally curled.
Hey,
I'm also
we
like
have work to
covered
do.
with,
Come on.
Lonnie right now.
The sun has risen. It's time.
Man swipes at you.
What if I use What if I use the command spell to make everyone wake up?
You could use suggestion if you have that.
I do not, sadly.
Mittens will like get up, do a little twist around, and then lay back down on your face in a more awkward manner.
Yeah.
Her butt's extremely close to your mouth.
Yeah. I think at that point, the most of my breathing has been cut off. It's just like, Min's off. Off. I can't breathe. I'll take her.
Okay. And I'm just gonna leave.
Mittens will get up, do
Look
little
up
circles,
eventually.
jump off, and then get on a table and start batting at a pencil.
Lonnie. I'll shake Lonnie.
Huh?
I think that Ruben, for some reason, thinks that we should get up at this ungodly hour.
Okay.
God, I love that I have crisp on, but you can still somewhat hear Casey through it, and I hate that.
We need to go get baby pictures of Talbot.
Yes, and the most embarrassing stories from his childhood. I need more blackmail material.
Yeah. Have you talked to Wolf recently?
Last night, I think.
Okay. We should gather people and go to Harperdale.
Why?
The baby pictures are in Harperdale.
Oh,
as
yeah.
well as Talbot's letters.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I just got up, so...
Baby pictures?
Information.
What for?
Blackmail. Yeah.
You don't try to blackmail your friends with embarrassing photos?
I don't believe I have.
You're missing out on so much.
Who are you trying to blackmail specifically?
Wolfman.
Man. And it's more of like we just have embarrassing stories. We'll have a bunch of embarrassing stories to tell everybody.
Yeah, there's no actual blackmail involved. It's just
Yeah,
comedic
like-
wording.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not actually threatening him.
Bonnie's packing up all of the books about Tarnished, putting them in the bag of holding.
What about the Tarnished?
Ash will help.
I played a lot
Ash
of
will
Elden
help
Ring
Lonnie
recently. Tainted.
Ash will help Lonnie after making sure Inns is comfortable in the bag.
They'll curl up and they're comfy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep working on my painting until people decide to show up. And we leave.
Also, Ash, I wanted to say thank you for your ability to cool off the situation last night with everyone. And Rebecca?
Of course. Yeah. Of course, that was pretty hectic. I didn't want Vera to do something that they would regret.
Yes, it was a smart move.
And I also didn't want the king coming after you two as well. So Would
Well,
have
I thank
kind of
you. I
negated the
thank you
whole
for
entire
your
purpose
action.
of that. Yeah. Right. And you held up very well against fighting with her. Just, and he sort of try to give Ruben a high five. Just try to make sure to tell us before you go off on your own again.
I'll high five back and say, yes, I'm sorry. That it was foolish of me to do that. Normally, I'm not someone who breaks any type of formation that we had or strategy.
No, well, I think it was a smart move this time, but right on the same page.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then I'll help Lonnie with like, or sorry, are we putting books in your like thing, or are we
All the
doing
ones
tainted?
related to tainted.
All the books related to the tainted. All right.
A lot of those you're going to find within the darker colored desk. Mostly in the small drawer that has notes, but also books within the drawers that are written not by Steeder but by Zeetkar, that he had written for her in return, since her writing is not too grand, since she has, eyeballs on her hands. And they're very neatly written. You'd collect a lot of books. I'd say like about 20. A good amount of books are just her ramblings through his scripture, essentially detailing all the things that she had been researching. Lonnie, do you plan on taking the staffs?
Yes, I would take both of them.
Okay. You slide them out of position as the arcane lights once again flicker out and resume their dimness as before.
What is the weight of the books?
Each book is about a pound, so 20 pounds altogether.
Okay.
These are some pretty fucking heavy books.
A pound each?
Wait, not a pound, sorry. Let's say like half a pound sounds good.
Sure.
So 10 pounds altogether.
Sounds good.
She's just gonna be like, God damn, I wish I had coffee right now.
Talbot and Timberpelt, what are you two up to?
Still laying down, relaxing.
Would have Timberpelt heard Ruben's hooing?
You would have heard it, I'm sure.
Okay, I would say that'd be enough to stir him from his sleep at least. And taking his time to wake up, he'll look through his just looking over his equipment.
I think after a little bit of time, getting yourselves together and eventually waking up, Talbot probably taking the longest out of everybody. Dirk half asleep, like a few centimeters away. Still like 2 bones in his mouth.
This early?
Well, he's
Get those things
kind
out
of
of your
kept the human bones.
What am I supposed to do with you?
I'd say about... What time do you think you would have gotten them up to, Ruben?
The sun rises at what, 6? 7?
Yeah, about 5:36.
Yeah, when the sun rises, I'll probably just like spend like 30 minutes getting ready and then wake them up to 6:30.
Alright. So I think it'd take about maybe an hour. So probably about like 7:30, nearing 8 is about the time everybody finally kind of gathers together. Demetrius on autopilot, of course. She's already probably going to be in the cart, just reading through the books, I can imagine, kind of caught up in just all this research. The rest of you able to climb on, and your next journey decision is to head on to Harbordale, correct?
Yes.
Alright. It's going to take y'all about 12 in-game days.
And where does the 7th day take place?
Let us see.
Wait, 7 days?
Alright. The 7th day takes place a little bit off the ways of Potterhelm, as the journey seems to be all the while quiet as you guys journey away from the usual trolley roads, the Thunder Crossing. And at about this day, you know deep within your heart, Talbot, and you can tell Durg is kind of like pulling at his pant legs in sort of excitement, as you know tonight will be a full moon.
Lonnie, do you have any more of those rations?
Bum, 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 bum,
I
bum.
doubt we'll find anything of interest in a desert. Ugh.
I only have around 150 left.
Okay. I have like 10.
Okay,
No.
there you go.
Got 5 left.
Those have
No.
been provided to you.
Yeah. Thank you.
And for tonight, let me pull out the boy Durg. And just to note, you are going to be passing through Potterhelm, which is where Miss Alex is, just to let you know.
Yeah, Alex. I should
But
just
before
like.
then, what it's gonna turn into a lycanthrope.
Oh yeah.
I'll do my roll. See me fail. What is it again?
It's just like, okay, let's take a thing out of Potterhelm, make sure that him and Durg can run around.
Run
Durg
around,
gave
we-
in. Durg gave in.
So what's the protocol again that we did?
They get like
most-
far away from
Hey,
the.
Most of the
far
time, Lonnie
away
makes a
as
tower.
possible.
Wait.
Yeah,
Wait, I can
I would
fly.
have made
You
a
can't
tower.
get me. I can fly. It's
I have
fine.
a tower set up every night.
I can fly. Hey, what's that giant thing coming at me?
By the way, the tower only has a door on the
Durg
roof.
being
so
thrown by Talbot.
it's like cats chirping at a bird they can't reach.
I tell you right now, Durg
I'm
would
just like-
definitely be the type to look over and go, "Throw me!
Throw me.
Throw me!"
Now the real question is, what are we gonna snack on?
Go ahead and give me a survival check with advantage, since you're going to be using your smell. And then I'll have Durg do the same. Durg is kind of lost in the sauce, but I think after a few moments and some following you around, at some point you'll see like a small collection of what appears to be 2 alpacas just kind of sitting beside a small thing of water. Their backs have cloths on them.
A fancy meal. I go first.
Right.
Let me sneaky on.
Are you gonna try to sneak?
Yes.
Give me a stealth.
Sneaky sneak.
Sneaky beaky like.
I do not think alpacas have. Let me look up alpaca D&D 5e.
That's crazy. What would an alpaca be? What would it be?
I guess
feel
I'll
like
rule it under mule.
mm,
Neither one of them notice as they're just kind of sitting idly beside this water.
Dumb alpacas.
and now we jump. One each.
Aight.
So I'm guessing that's advantage on all
That's
the
gonna be
attack
advantage, yeah.
rolls. Okay. Let's see. Durg.
Yeah, I definitely increased his stats. He deserved it.
Look at you. Look at you. I don't need to be doing all this, but you've inspired me.
Munch, munch, munch.
Alright, so that's 25 from you and 23 from him. They're both very dead. As you leap onto them from behind and immediately just break their fucking necks. Durg's like grabbed one by the neck, is just like, he's doing that thing dogs do where he's just shaking it.
All I have to say is, at this current moment in time, Talbot may be a savage animal, but he will use the nice little cloth from the llamas and wrap it around his neck before he starts eating.
I'm sorry, I just imagined that. I need to draw that later.
Nobleman may be aware
He's still a
Nature.
nobleman at heart.
Oh my god, he's so cute. Oh, okay. That's so cute to imagine. Just like holding up his finger like a 1 second to like nobody, as like Dirk's like slamming it into the ground and like dragging it around and tearing into it, blood smattering everywhere, all over him, all over it, all over the ground. You're just politely, like, you set up like a small candle, you like light it, and then you just politely put it around your neck before going and just tearing into it. Or do you use silverware?
I don't think I have any silverware. There's
Use your claws.
Do you use silverware by chance?
silverware.
I can imagine his
classiest-
family members used like gold or brass.
The classiest thing I can do is like use my claw pinky to stab into its eye and just take a bite out of it.
Delicious. You tear
Delectable.
into these llamas, you and Dirk, as you practically devour them alive. And as you begin to reach the end, you hear, hey, hey, hey! As you hear the sound of somebody running towards you.
I just turn around and just kind of like let out a little growl to Dirk just to see somebody's coming.
There's a what looks like a tiefling man with like brown skin, smaller stubbier horns and like curly black hair, standing there in like casual outfit, carrying what appears to be a shepherd's like crook, as he's just like stops midway as he realizes what's going on and just sees his two dead llamas, you wearing one of their cloths around your neck like a bib, and he's just standing there staring aghast. And Durg looks over and he starts to growl low and begin to lower himself to the ground as if ready to attack.
And he's just gonna like just kind of like, you know, start picking meat out of his like teeth. He's gonna look at him, he's gonna think for a second, and go. Yeah. He's gonna run at him.
You're gonna chase him? He's gonna run?
Yes. And how
I
does
believe
he
you.
outrun?
I believe you're gonna have a faster speed.
Yes, my base speed is 40, and to make it funnier, I can turn into my wolf form, which gives me a base of 60. So,
Dirks is a base of 40 right now currently as well, since he's in
you know
wolf
what,
form.
actually, just so that way it's quicker, I'll change into my wolf form, just so I can catch up to him quick.
Give me an attack roll on this innocent shepherd.
This poor man.
He's
You
a
win some,
poor
you lose
man.
some.
Don't do it.
You win some, you lose some. You win some, you lose some. Commoner stats, right?
Yes.
So it's a 10,
Well,
yeah?
the let's see. He is wearing leathers, so you at first miss, just barely catching him by the end of the cloth, but that almost seems to trip him as you manage to leap onto him with the last two, and you just Dirk will also begin to join, but honestly doesn't need to make an attack as you have killed this man outright. He is dead beneath you.
He's just gonna motion to the llamas, like, secure, as he goes to grab the man and start dragging him to the llamas.
Dirk will go back.
He's gonna he's just motioning to Dirk, quiet place. We gotta find a quiet place, and then just drag our stuff over to just a nice little quiet place.
Also, you find like an outcropping of rocks within the sand and just drag them over there and just begin to eat.
Still with his little bib in his direwolf form.
You tear through this man and consume him and the rest of the llamas. A hearty meal for sure. Would that satiate you for the night?
Probably. It's 2 llamas and a guy. Probably reasonable size. Yeah, no.
Alrighty.
It's a hard
After eating your prey and eventually just falling asleep in this outcropping with Durg, the next morning will come around as you awaken to essentially a massacre all around you. A blood trail that leads outside a blood trail that leads in from the outside. As you're just, you're covered in death.
Fuck!
There
Why
is
did I get-
clearly the skull of a tiefling in front of you.
Oh. Okay. Alright. You know what? This is bad.
They're
It's
gonna
not really
burp.
bad. And why the fuck do I have this disgusting thing around my neck? He's gonna take it off.
It did kind of soak your shirt.
Okay. Alright. We need to go wash off there. Come on.
Okay. You eventually, I think, following the blood, you'll end up coming back to the water hole they were at.
Ooh. Hi.
Right.
Do any of y'all go to find them in the morning?
I think we've always just waited for him to come back, for them to come
Sure.
back.
I think I'll take notice, mostly because I haven't really been with the party long enough to know that this is a standard practice sort of thing, so I'll just be next to Ruben where's the big idiot?
I have been somewhat alert all night, even though, because I've never really seen a fully unleashed werewolf other than that mansion time.
He would have seen such an execution.
Yeah, it's just.
He is haunted.
I'll go up to Ruben and I'll pop a small caramel candy in his mouth and go, now where did those two go off to? There was the homeless one and I put in air quotes, the rich one.
They wandered off. Right
I mean,
nighttime. Did I see where they went, Ellie?
I think you would have seen the direction, yeah. But knowing that these were essentially feral beasts, You probably would have heard the howling in the night. You probably would have kept away, just in case.
They were over there as I kind of point in the direction and say, made a few noises at night, howling.
Then shouldn't we check on them? I mean,
Yes,
they couldn't
very
have
well.
gotten into too much trouble. And I'll
Don't
begin
think
heading
so.
that way
Yeah, I'm
to
gonna,
check
I'm
on
gonna,
them.
I'm gonna fly
Ash
over there.
just shrugs and it's just like ignorance is bliss.
As you all follow, the two of you follow in that direction where you had seen them go. I think eventually you'll see the two of them probably cleaning themselves off in a water hole, and there is a very clear blood stain through the sand as it's heading in another direction towards a small spot of craggy rocks.
And how it is just butt-ass naked, washing off his clothes.
Ruben, go check the blood trail.
Dirk's probably doing that thing where it's like he's sitting like 5 feet away, of course, in the water hole, also naked.
I'm flying overhead. Can I see the blood trail?
You can
Where they
definitely see the
lit?
blood trail.
Then I'm gonna follow it to its origin.
Alright. You
I'll
eventually
let
find the
both.
craggy rocks.
I'll let both of them know I'm here with.
Dirk will just look over. Hey, there's a lady here.
What? Like, oh, fuck. Hi.
Just
Yes.
little butt cheeks. I'm just why is everyone so mean to me?
That'd be so funny to draw it with his werewolf. But yes, that's me. Hi, I know what it looks like.
So, what did you two get up to last night? I heard you left.
As far as I am aware, I don't remember anything, but I can guarantee you that what I did, I'm not happy about.
We ate something. And
Something?
probably a lot of things.
Well, I may be a part of your party, but murder is still illegal, so I do hope it was only some wild animals out here.
Ruben, you enter into the small craggy area where you see more blood, and you do see what appears to be scattered skeletal remains of two what appears to be animal-esque creatures, basing off of the hooves and the shape of the skull. But eventually, you do see what appears to be a tiefling's skull.
I'm gonna kind of like kneel down and kind of look closely at it. Is it a tiefling skull?
It does appear to be, yes. You can see, while one of the horns is cracked, you can definitely see what appears to be horns. And it is humanoid shaped.
I'm gonna kind of do like a small prayer, and then I'm gonna bury it, kind of like away from the mess.
Take it outside and just bury it. Poor guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna fly back.
His response will be, oh, yes. Murder is murder, no matter how you do it. Whether it be for the sanctity of your people, your nation, whatever. How about you go fuck off and let me bathe in peace?
Yeah, we're kind of in the mood right now.
It's okay. I took a vow of chastity when I was younger.
It doesn't
I don't really
matter.
mind.
Listen, lady, dick's out. Get out.
Who taught you this?
I listen to a lot of your friends.
I will reprimand them in some way, shape, or form. I don't know how. Either way, I don't care about you and your little things. Just stop staring at me.
Just like covering it.
Are you talking?
It.
Are you talking to Dirk or me at this point?
I'm talking to you. We have both seen each other naked multiple times. Either way,
Dirk is staring really hard. Honestly, I think you should also tell him to stop looking.
I'm not even looking at him.
He's not even
Now
looking
you're
at
looking at me.
Yeah, because
you're
you're
staring
here.
at us.
I'm not staring down there. I'm staring at your eyes.
I can see your eyes, and I can tell you right now, I don't care where they are. It's not nice.
Dirk's gonna like stand up fully, just like
yeah,
man, just
he's
go.
gonna stand up like it's awful.
I'm not looking in his direction anymore. I'm gonna look in yours because you're not fully standing up right now.
All I'm saying is, I don't want you staring at me in any way, shape, or form because you are a psychopath. Now, please.
Is Ruben overhead?
I think
I'm
Ruben would
probably
have.
landing. I just landed out of the sky.
Anyway, Ruben, was it animal bones?
A lot of bones. There was a skull of a unfortunate. It looks like a. Wait, what was it again? I forgot the character. It's like a
Jesus
tiefling.
Christ.
Sorry, my memory's failing me. It looks like a tiefling.
A tiefling? That's strange.
Oh, that's what that flavor was.
Yes, Dirk, that is what that was.
Sorry.
I'm gonna take out a notebook and write it down and be like, all right, well, that's all I have, and I'll walk off.
You think she's gonna snitch?
What is she fucking? What do you think? Did you not see what she did to Rose?
Oh yeah. Oh my
She's
god.
probably
I'm
gonna fucking stab us later or some bullshit.
gonna write traitor on her forehead.
Or better yet, you know what she's gonna do? She's gonna go up to you. She's gonna gut you, and then probably heal you up, and then gut you again.
Not before I eat her.
I will be right back.
I like how they're having this conversation right in front of Ruben.
I know.
I'm just
Ruben's
standing
just
there.
standing there like,
I'm just
what?
standing there looking at.
They're just both in the near too. Dirk is not even carrying to cover either. He's just full cock out.
Hey, Dirk, listen. With all due respect, she's got that crazy god on her side. I don't know if you could.
Better to do than not, you know.
I respect that. But if you died, I'd be very hurt.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. The pack looks out for each other. He's gonna give him a hug.
Yeah. Hug.
He's gonna turn around, obviously aware that Ruben's there. He's like, what the fuck are you staring at?
Just two bros trying to chill out.
My reaction in is in the chat.
He's not impressed. Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up.
Meanwhile, fucking Vera over here listening to "Call Your Mother" by Tom Cardy, SMH.
It's such a good song.
It's such a good song, though.
It is such a banger. I was gonna play D&D music, and then I decided to play normal music.
Alright.
Get the bot in here.
I think Vera and after Vera and Ruben leave, after you get yourselves cleaned up, it's kind of hard to get the full blood stain out of the t-shirt since it is, since the cloth you have is very, very high standard, very well made. It just tend to stain easier, so it is a bit stained. Luckily you do have extras, of course. Durgal will put on clothes that look not like the clothes he was wearing last night. They look more like shepherd's clothes.
Hey, Dirk!
What?
Take that off right now.
Free clothes.
Dirk, I need you to understand. To take it off right now.
Fine. Take them off.
Hey, thank you. Now, I have, better I picked out clothes for you.
I know, but these look cozy.
Well, you can layer them later. How about that?
Okay.
There you go. There you go.
He'll put on his normal clothes.
Exactly. Now, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get something hopefully nice in town and not worry about the psychopath who just wrote our names in a notebook.
All I can think about is the death knell.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna just and Talbot's, by the way, he's gonna put on the really nice fur outfit that he got, and he's just gonna wrap it. He's gonna wrap his fucking shoulder around Dirk and just walk over to where the party's at. He's gonna be like, now, I don't know what to say. I really don't.
We just don't mention it.
Well, I mean, obviously, I can tell you right now, they know. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't really care. They can do their whole thing, and just leave me alone, let me realize how fucked this all is. I'm still trying to process what happened.
It's honestly a blur. I remember eating and then hearing something and then eating.
He's gonna look at the, shepherd's clothes, and after putting it nicely in his backpack, he's gonna say, Durg, as far as I'm aware, you only ate animal.
Okay.
He's just gonna, very sadly, just gloomily just walk with him to the party.
Like, you're just there all gloomy, like, Dirk's got his, hands behind his head as he's walking, he doesn't give a shit. This is, every day.
Bad night?
It was mediocre.
Don't talk to me. He's just gonna walk into the car.
Okay, where do they keep the money?
Ash just looks over at Pyrrha and Reuben. Just like, what happened?
Other than a few livestock, there was also a tiefling that was killed.
Ah.
Does this happen normally?
I usually just don't ask questions about what their night things are. As far as I'm concerned, they were probably out of their control. Were probably out of their own control. Wolf took over things, so
Well, I mean, don't people still have to answer for their actions? I'm not going to do anything, but this is more of a moral question.
but also it's the fact of, were they even in control of their own actions?
Well, unless they were, I guess, full wolf, and I put that in quotes. I really don't know how to answer it. I've never really had a curse like that. I mean, I'm just a permanent fox, honestly. I don't really transform into this.
Yeah, I'd say I'm more of a permanent half horse, so.
That's very true. We're a bunch of wild little creatures, aren't we? We came out of a whole fairy tale book.
Yeah.
But yes, I guess I'm just I'm assuming you don't condone it. It's more of just it happens.
I don't condone it, but it happens. I know that it happens, I guess. To my knowledge, I just don't usually ask or want to know.
Okay.
Ignorance is bliss.
I write some more things down in my book. Okay, yes, I have all the notes.
Ash is now added to the list. No.
Anyways, where are we headed again? We're headed to Potterhelm. What town?
Yeah, Potterhelm.
Potterhelm, alright. Should be coming up soon. We could stop by the Iron Bells if you want to meet them.
The Iron Bells?
Yeah, they're in a mansion just across town.
Maybe nice?
Oh, yes, you can have a small dinner there. I don't think they'll let us sleep there, but, I could probably get us in to have dinner that's not tiefling flesh.
Yeah.
Dirk in his head. Tasty.
Dirk,
If
why
any...
are you drooling?
What? Dirk, why are you drooling? Oh, Dirk.
Oh, Dirk, you
Oh,
dog.
Dirk.
Dirk.
He's like fucking Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, just like Ash just gives Dirk like a napkin or something, just like.
Oh yeah, sorry. Just suck it up.
Dirk, after eating a tiefling, check please.
Wow, free for me.
For me, no way. On God. So true. Just like that.
I think
Yes, but
after
yes.
banding back together after resting for a night, you guys decide to head over to Potterhelm, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the first stop, and then I might convince them to go to dinner with the Iron Bells. Honestly, if you guys want, I could be in town for a little bit, and then I'll split off, talk to the Iron Bells, come back, get you guys. We go back because they're just right across from each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds
Uh,
good. We
Aren't
wanna
oh,
meet
yeah.
up, I
aren't we
think.
supposed to be like incognito?
No, we're not dead. Remember?
But aren't these
We're-
people like considered enemies against the state?
Oh no, they're supposed to be incognito. Yeah, not us. But I am gonna wear more casual clothes, like not my normal priest clothes. What the hell did I have? I have a whole list of all the clothes I got.
It's just like everyone else, you gotta be in disguise.
I have 2 attires, and I'm staying in my normal attire.
Your knight? Yeah?
Yeah, my armor.
Yeah, that
Just
makes
like
sense.
yeah. I wasn't talking to you, Ruben. You're fine. You're doing
You're good.
Yeah, like everyone else, disguises.
Yippee!
Yes. You, I'll probably, put on just, a shirt, a leather jacket, some jeans, casual clothes, and my sunglasses, and just be like, alright, well, I'm ready to go casual.
Inquiry as rough estimation for next level point.
What?
How long ago did we level to 7?
I think it was maybe 4 sessions ago, 5.
Oh, okay, yeah, well then it should be a little while still. Okay.
Well, I have a makeup kit if anyone needs help getting in disguise. It's very Fox brand makeup though, so they do sound a little silly.
Ash also carries a makeup kit.
Yep, I also carry. Ash like brings up his makeup kit for comparison.
I can imagine Ash's is far larger.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
mine's casual, but it gets the job done. I have lipstick that says Vixen Violet. It's all Fox puns, all of them.
What was that? One more day, Allie? Because I'm keeping track of paintings.
Yeah, about one more day.
Okay, I'll mark it as 1. That works.
Ash is full disguise kit.
Yeah, I just have a makeup kit. I have berry blush. It's so many.
Leo, can you not clean your anus while you sit
some...
on? Thank you very much, madam.
More?
It's I can imagine Mints doing that.
I could put some dirt on my face.
Dance.
No, Ruben, you're fine. You literally don't need to disguise. I have Kit Concealer. Kit, by the way, is a joke for the young fox. They're called kits. That's the joke, I think. Thank you, Ruben. Thank you.
I get it.
I get the joke.
Oh!
Hey, I got somewhere to be. Fuckers, move on.
Garrett, is it alright if I use your makeup on Timber Pelt?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Can I do Timber Pelt's makeup? I'm very good.
Okay. Timber Pelt,
Okay.
are you?
Alright.
Are you
What
okay
am I
with
being
that?
voluntold for?
Makeup.
I'm doing a makeup montage.
Disguise.
Give me a disguise kit roll, baby.
Oh, okay.
From Vera.
Oh,
Just like
plus,
I'm like
yeah,
this. Yeah.
That's just a D20 roll plus whatever. It's been a while since I've done disguises for someone other than myself.
Well, I
Maybe
do
sleight
have
of
my own
hand.
disguise kit. I just don't use it that often
Maybe
because
sleight of hand.
I'm not proficient.
It's that a deception, I think. Right?
No,
I can't get out of the
it's gonna
voice.
be sleight of hand and is
Sleight
Oh,
of
yeah,
hand.
Because it's
You
putting the
when
makeup
you-
on.
I will also be assisting Vera.
You know, I'm gonna say this. The
Oh,
three
love
of
that.
you are all proficient with this. I'm gonna say it goes by fine since we have the three of you are proficient
I
and
do
have these things.
to say.
So we'll say this goes by okay. You
Okay.
guys set up to essentially keep yourselves disguised. Ash, why? God damn it. And it matches with the profile picture. That's the worst part.
Yeah, that's why I chose it.
Beautiful.
Jojo
Shut up,
first.
shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, everybody shut up. Stop it!
Yes.
I don't even know if CD's noticed that Timberpelt's profile picture is the Lego she, but in a pimp outfit that
Wait,
I drew
really?
for him.
Wait, really? Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah, it
Oh
is.
my
Yeah,
god.
I drew that a
Oh
while
my
back.
god. Oh my god. I just realized that.
Yeah, we.
Yo!
All right. Getting past that, let's continue on. Stop spamming things in chat. God, I'm gonna have to mute this for like an hour. All right.
I'm just
So-
also going into disguise.
All right. You guys disguise yourselves and you head into town, towards Potterhelm.
Lonnie? I'm
No.
just like, Lonnie, get
No.
in disguise.
No.
You have a spell.
I don't have a spell for disguising myself.
Like, Ash is just like, I've literally seen you use this spell.
I've used minor illusion, but it's a consistent thing that I have to keep muttering to myself forever. I have invisibility, I don't have that one.
For sure you had, like, disguise self.
I may have used this kit or something.
Alrighty.
How'd you know?
Still either way, you guys are sort of safe within here, as these are people that are not entirely aligned with the gang.
Right, I'm gonna
But
make you
either
look-
way, huh?
It's just like, Lonnie, alright, Lonnie, I'm gonna make you look like a child.
No.
Oh.
So you don't have to make any changes. So you guys get yourselves together and head into the city of Potterhelm. The city is as you remember it. You can see the blacksmith where May is working, still running with the smoke coming out of the top chimney. The church where you know Alex is residing in, as well as the various homes and shops that reside here. What would you guys like to do?
So, what is Potterhelm like? I don't normally come up here because it's quite close to the quarry.
It's nice. I mean, I mostly stayed here in the infirmary. So,
Oh.
yeah. After a meeting with Rebecca. For the
Well,
first time.
you know Rebecca. All
Yeah.
bite, no bark.
Talbot's gonna go
Um,
see Alex.
Alright.
I'll go to. You know what? I'm gonna go to church because that just
Alright.
feels like something I'd do.
Awesome.
The some of
First
you
off-
that are all of you deciding to go see Alex, and
Yeah.
of course the one going to the church. All right.
Except
So-
me. I'll figure out something to do, but
Do you want me to go to church with you, or?
Stay with Lonnie if they're not going to the church. I don't trust them on their own.
Lon is also not in any form of disguise, so
Oh yeah, protect Lonnie.
I'll stick with Lonnie.
okay.
Literally all Lonnie needs to do
If
is put on
anybody asks,
sunglasses.
you're escorting a prisoner.
Oh, I just.
It is
popped
true.
my
I do
back.
just look
So
like I'm
good.
part of the king's
Yeah.
army.
Hopefully that doesn't end up going wrong.
You guys make your way. We'll say with those that go to the church. Naturally, of course, it is a church of I believe it's Jorgen. I believe that's what his name was. Let me find it.
Which one? My God?
All I heard
No,
was
not
for
your
those
God.
of you who go to
Technically
church,
not
you go
my
to
God.
church.
Jorgen, yes. The Church of Jorgen, the god of the sea.
Oh, this
you
one.
guys, head your way in, and the inside is as ethereal as you remember it. Ash. Soft waterfalls on the inside to encapsulate the feeling of the ocean. And within, quite a few Triton are praying, as well as a few others that are not. Some tieflings here and there, humans, of course. And you do see a very familiar face. Or not a face, but the back of a head, the familiar color of her hair, crouched in front of a shrine towards Jorgen, just casually on her knees praying.
Should we interrupt her? Or, like, I'm not really.
Talbot's just gonna walk up like, "Hey, how you doing?"
To like jump and like lift her head up and like hit her head on like the ceremonial like cup and like,
Oh.
oh god,
Ow. Yeah, you should probably, not
Cal?
be so jumpy. Yeah, that's me.
Shoot, she's gonna like get up and like try to look down at herself, like she's not wearing her usual armor, just wearing like casual clothes. Kind of pat herself down, fix her hair, just like, hey, hey, oh, you guys are here, with someone I don't know, and another, Derek, hi, she's gonna like hold her arms out towards you for a hug, Talbot.
Oh yeah, awkwardly just going for a hug, like, yeah, hey, I'm awful. How are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you need anything?
No, it's been such a very rough couple weeks.
I'm sorry.
Ash also goes in for a hug.
She very much hug you.
Yeah. We thought we were in town, so we thought we might visit you.
Yes, catch you up on all the happenings and things that we've done.
Or just catch up on what you're doing. Mostly.
Well, I'm here. I got back here not too long ago. I've just been back to the usual.
That's good. That's good. That's great. We should also give you your money. How much do we owe you again?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Just me asking the DM
just
how much do we owe again?
Pay her, Ash.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
It's really no problem.
Consider it a generous donation to the church.
I mean, if you wish to do that, you can donate over here. There's a small open, sorry, I almost knocked over a cup. A small open well that
slip money into, slip some 25 gold at least into her
She doesn't really have pockets. She's wearing a dress.
Yeah.
Okay. But there is a small open well where you can see is a very a large depiction of what appears to be a very muscular shark-esque man holding a pot that seems to flow never-ending water into a pool beneath. I'm sure Jorgen wouldn't mind a donation, and the church always happily accepts funds.
I think that even though I did come in with this group, I would have walked away a little bit. So they just had their time with Alex. And then as she's showing them the well, I'll just pop over and just plop 5 gold into it and just be like, Jorgen was always a good one.
The water almost seems to glow that little bit as you drop some gold in, as if warmingly accepted.
You know, Brannis used to be big on you. In a seaside town. So I have some form of connection, I guess, to the good one. But sides change sometimes. He's still in my heart, though.
So where are you guys heading?
To go see my family, of course.
Your family. That's great. Well, I'm really glad to see you guys. You're not Where's Lonnie and Ro?
I don't know how to put this.
Yeah.
Ro's
Does
dead.
they... And Lonnie is...
No,
Lonnie's
sadly,
dead.
they're still alive.
Sadly.
Okay.
What I meant to say was,
Lonnie is still with us, causing chaos.
yeah, so happy to have that little one alive.
Ro perished?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a little quick glance. Yes.
That's terrible.
Unfortunately.
I'm so sorry.
It's
Well,
okay.
yeah, they went out the way I imagined they wanted to. Cursing someone out.
Yeah. It's still a shame. A life lost is a life grieved.
Yes. No matter what the reason, having someone perish is truly awful.
Yeah. She was flipping off the man in power, and that is exactly how they would have wanted to go.
That used to be me. That used to be me.
Oh. I'm at least glad no one else has perished. Now I feel terrible.
No,
Things like this are unavoidable. I mean,
they knew what they were getting into, and it's good that you got out when you did.
yes, very much so.
I put 5 gold in into the donation bin.
Oh yeah, Talbot's gonna toss 40.
It's very happily accepted. Like, as you toss in 5 and the water glows warmly, Ash. And as you toss it, you said 40?
Yeah, 40.
You toss in 40. You can almost feel the warmth, like, from your generousness, from the generosity of you've given, and you almost feel slightly blessed. Go ahead, and if you don't have one, give yourself an inspiration die.
Wow. That's what giving away money does.
Gives the money away to flashbangs him with good feelings. You know, Alex, I like you. Go!
So you're headed to the
Also, we're doing an aside, I think. Also, like, we're not gonna be talking.
Huh?
Oh yeah,
We're also
dragging her
doing-
off to the side. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not doing this like where other people can hear us.
I mean, she's already kind of off to the side. Everyone else is sort of
Yeah. Making sure
ingrained
that
in their prayer.
Yeah. No one can
Oh,
hear
yeah.
us.
Oh yeah, y'all are talking. I'll probably be off just exploring the church because I like architecture of churches.
I love architecture!
I love architecture.
Mostly to go see my family because I apparently have letters from Ashen, which is.
Oh.
I didn't think about this till now, but how the fuck did they get them here?
They got a lot of money. Money?
Family finds a way.
Yeah, especially this one. But
Especially rich ones.
you really need to leave alone that I come from a well-off family.
Where there's money, there's a way.
Well off could also mean a family filled with love. So
Yeah.
I wish. If I could tell stories about my siblings, they'd be generational, like just long. All of them bad.
All of
But-
them are assholes?
Well, not exactly all of them, but most of them, if they could, would kill me in my sleep just to ensure their hierarchy is intact. Like I've stated before, I am one of the youngest, if not the youngest.
Oh yeah, and so now you're like kind of more dominant. So now like all of you like are fighting for like roles in the family.
It's nobility is a hellhole, and especially like one like mine. Rules of nature.
Strongest of the survival of the fittest.
Yes, yes, sadly yes.
Ash pokes his abs.
Why would you do that?
Anyways, do y'all need a place to stay for the night? I'm sure the church wouldn't mind, giving you, you know, a place to stay. Or you can sleep at my house or something. I don't know.
You would save money.
We're currently considering our options, but yeah, your house also sounds good as well.
It's nothing really fancy, but we can do that.
If it means solidarity from all these people, then yes, I'm glad.
Sure. Do you want to go by there now so I can at least show you where it is? I can
Oh, yeah.
imagine being within town, you probably want to go do other things.
Oh yeah. We'll quickly stop by, see what it is, and then go off and do things we need to do. Yeah, sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ash begins talking to her about the new book that he's read.
Oh. I can't bring the books into the church because they are, unfavorable.
They're
Because they'll get
scandalous.
what?
Unfavorable. That is the term I will use.
Yeah. Ash begins talking about Tusk Love.
I was about to say,
Boy.
Tommy would have been like, I can understand why. You got water everywhere. Reading a wet book is awful.
Yeah. You don't want to drop it into the pond.
Yeah, that's why.
Mhm.
Why are you talking to me like that? What are you insinuating?
I think she's just like turning beet blue.
Ash just pulls out like one of the books from the thing. Just look at Talbot. Just look at the cover.
What is it? Oh.
Does it cover your face at this point?
That makes more sense.
After
Just a shirtless man, like.
No, look at him. He kind of has my body type.
He's gonna hyperventilate a little and just kind of be like, okay, my house, yeah, let's go there.
Yeah, let's go.
After a good amount of time, I think she'd end up showing you where her house is. It's a simple, like, one-story home, fairly larger than you expected, probably about 2 or 3 rooms. It seems to be fairly simple, mostly as close to the river or the water around the island as she possibly could be.
I will be right back.
Okay. It's very nicely, just furnitured. It's very nice looking. Very casual. Kind of cottagecore-esque in a way, but like more water-based. Mermaid core, that's the term. Mermaid core.
Mermaid core.
Mermaid core. Okay.
And after, her showing you where it is, I think she would just, let you guys could just go off and do your own thing for the time being. She'll probably see herself into the house out of embarrassment. And
No. Ash is just like, I'm sorry.
Well,
and you guys do it for rain. Vera within the church, you do see plenty of worshippers there, that are praying towards Jorgen. A few of them, like a lot of them, are just seeking guidance, of course. You can see that there is another statuette of Jorgen, but this one much simpler, seeming to be less of him and more of his sort of strange trident-esque anchor that sits sort of angled slightly, the sculpture. Part of most of it seeming to be brass, but the ends of the anchor are almost awash gold, as many people seem to have touched it for parts of their prayer.
Strange. Nothing like. I've been in New York in church, and I don't know how long. Excuse me, and I'm just gonna sit next to probably just someone.
I'd say you'd sit next to what appears to be an older Triton woman, long white hair with her ears. The frills drooped a bit with age as she looks over towards you. Yes, how may I help you?
Yes, I was wondering. I've been being troubled recently, and I was here seeking advice, I'd guess.
As are we all.
I am back.
Well, Jorgen or Aeonum or any of them probably won't help me with this. This is more of a personal matter, not more spiritual. So I was wondering if I could.
to a random older woman sitting at a pew?
Normally it works.
Well,
They are the wisest.
Oh, I'm not that wise.
Oh, don't humble yourself.
What ails you, child?
Well, it's just I have recently come to terms with a decision that I am not fully agreeing with yet, but it feels like the right thing to do. Let's say you go to school and you have a bully there who you used to be under. Let's just say like a bad boss. Like that. And you felt recently that, well, maybe you should leave this sort of dynamic, but you know if you do that he will hurt you. So you are slowly trying to come to terms with, I guess, putting him out of position yourself with help from friends. But he's a very powerful bully, mind you. So, of course, like a boss, he has a lot of people with him. And you feel like anything you do will upset someone when you are trying to upset no one and help others. I just don't know if what I'm doing is right. It feels wrong. Very wrong. But I feel as though if I don't do anything, it'll get worse and it will start affecting the world.
Well, that's a lot to drop on me in one moment.
Yes, I apologize. I tried using a lot of metaphors.
But from what I'm hearing, to be honest, my personal choices probably would not match yours. You seem less of a woman who would simply and merely walk away. But if you do, then you'll have that guilt. And to be honest, guilt is something that can be mended or forgotten or even destroyed. Your best bet, in just my personal opinion, my personal pose, do what you believe is right. And if you think it's wrong, then I don't have an answer for you on that. So are you trying to leave like your husband or something?
I guess we're finding that out now.
You're trying to find out if you're... What?
It's not my husband. The boss scenario was sort of more on point. It's my boss, basically.
Then quit.
Yes, easier said than done. I think if I do quit, it might upset some people, and I'm trying not to do that. So I need to find a way to keep them happy.
She's gonna
but
stand
also...
up and kind of, stretch her back a bit. She's old. Look towards you. Just coming from a woman in my age. I'm a little over 100 at this point. There are many things that come into play with life. And one of them happens to be, of course, feeling guilty for putting yourself over others. And while yes, selfishness can be ripe with consequences, so is selflessness. And if you are too selfless, you in turn find yourself in a never-ending loop of nothingness. So, your best bet is to balance the both. But if you're at the point where you're so worried others could be hurt just because you're trying to put your best means in front of you, then at that point, you just leave. Because the worst thing that happens is you upset people. And the best thing that comes out of that is you make yourself a better person to help them in the end. So, either stop bitching, or get your shit together. I'm going to go eat food. Just gonna leave.
I hate this town. I can't get... That was so good advice, but it's not the one I want to follow.
And stop asking for advice.
I'll be right back. My dog's barking.
I have a strange feeling someone's dog is... oh, they're going wild over there.
He found a bird.
I'm just gonna look at the statue of Jorgen and go... It's a crime. Yet, something that must be done. And it feels right, yet wrong. Maybe she is right. I've been bitching for a little too long now, haven't I? And I'll get up and begin making my way out, having a more reassurance feeling that maybe the king really does need to be replaced. Just a little, just feeling like.
Oh
maybe
wow,
the king...
you're just now coming to that conclusion? When did that? Did you not think for a minute after he grabbed you by the mouth?
Listen. All I'm saying is
I'm listening.
All I'm saying, I've been under him
bitching.
for like 25 years. Listen, I'm a loyal employee. It's kind of rough coming to terms.
That your boss is an abusive narcissist.
And a misogynist.
It's very true.
And an oppressive ass.
Yeah! Oh wait, you said misogynist. Boo!
What do you
Alright.
think we said?
I
You collect
misheard my
yourself.
fault.
Yeah,
Collect
misogyny!
yourself
Yeah!
And head out of church.
Ah!
Slam dunk on the women, am I right?
Cheering, yeah, misogyny.
Me and Ash over here shaking in our boots.
Yeah,
We're
just like
trembling.
yeah, like Ash has shown him 50 Shades of Grey. Is currently showing Talbot 50 Shades of Grey, and he's just going, yeah, misogyny. Just like, what the fuck?
I love misogyny.
It's not
I love
50
when they
shades
get my
of
back.
gray. It's like 50 shades of like blue, and it's just tieflings. No. It's 50 shades of red, and it's about vampires.
It's 50
As,
Shades
as
of
the
Green.
original
It's
one was about
gator
already.
people.
There's a series in this continent that one is 50 Shades. One is 50 Shades of Blue, one is 50 Shades of Red, and the other is 50 Shades of Grey.
Are you talking 50 Shades of Black, the romantic novel about black bears?
Oh God. Let's move on. You eventually leave the church.
Ash is writing down that novel name.
Lonnie, what would you have gotten up to in this time?
Well, I'm still with Big Owl Bear boy.
Big owl. Just owl.
Yeah. Who?
He's just an owl.
Ah.
Don't who me, bitch.
Who?
Who are you talking to, huh? Who?
I am back.
What are you doing, Lonnie?
Does Ruben, do you know this town well?
How do I know this town? I've been near the quarry. I've actually been in the quarry, so.
I think you would have perused through here once or twice.
Yeah, Ruben and I are complete opposites when it comes to the quarry.
Well, I passed through here a few times. I may know a few stores if that's what you're looking for.
Perhaps. I guess we could attempt to meander without intention?
Meander?
Meander without intention. Allow the chaos of random events to transpire. If nothing happens, then we'll end up returning to the church.
I do want to stop by the blacksmith at some point.
Great, let's go there then.
Cleo, have you returned from off chaos? You bitch. Her and I are not in good standings today. So with the blacksmith, so you enter inside, and last you remember seeing it, Lonnie, it was a lot simpler, not too much, but now heading in, you see that on the walls decorated are now weapons and armor that seem to have the red gems that you had acquired from your time within those mines. Definitely well upgraded, as well as some darker stone decorating them as well, as you see beyond the veil that heads towards where the blacksmith works. You see the shadow of a Ganassi woman pounding away at metal with a hammer.
This is the place, Ruben.
I'm gonna kind of like look at the armor and swords. I guess on display.
Very well crafted. A lot of love put into them, definitely. The
I also-
red gems you don't recognize.
I also just realized I have no money on me.
No, down. Asshole. Don't make me get out the fucking fly swatter. Hey. Yeah.
I guess I'll go up to the blacksmith. Kind of stand at the counter.
Mhm.
They look. The blacksmith is busy, I think, right?
Yeah, they're
yeah.
pounding on a hammer.
Currently, she is in the midst of work.
I guess I'm just gonna shout while she's working and say, what's the price for forging armor? Plate armor, exactly.
Slam her hammer down before lifting your head up and pulling aside the curtain, and you'll see what appears to be a fire ganassi. As she'll just kind of smile, like, forging armor, and look past you a little bit, like, oh, Lonnie.
Greetings.
Oh, cool. Are you two together?
We are currently wandering the street together, yes.
I met them
nice.
a few days ago. They seem like
Well,
nice folk.
Any friend of Lonnie's is a friend of mine. Welcome to my shop. She's gonna walk out and just covered in soot as she'll place her light hammer on a table. Walk over to you. Well, normally I charge full price, but if you're a friend of them and they helped me out, I'll be a friend here today. I'd say with armor charges for forging, do you want a full set made just completely? Or do you
Well-
want it built off of something?
I would like my armor to be refined. I already have plate armor, as you more in it right now.
Mhm.
But if it could be refined using the adamantine ingots.
I have a very short supply of those, so that will be a little more expensive.
What's the rough price?
Give me one moment. She's gonna pull out a small booklet and flip through it. Let's see. We have plates. How much do you want built onto it? Like, what kind of changes? Do you want it fully changed?
Yeah, whatever works.
All right.
Fully changed.
So that usually costs around normally 500, but with stock being so low, I'd probably charge from that at least 1,000. I'd say price from that 700 gold.
It was a little bit more than I was thinking. I don't currently have the funds right now. I was only curious to see if it was something possible.
DM, what would be the
If that's the
mechanical
case-
difference?
So with adamantine armor, what your current, I believe currently plate mail is. What's plate mail again?
Plate armor or chainmail?
You currently have plate, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So the so with adamantine plate armor, the difference is it doesn't increase your AC, but what it does is you have to have at least 15 strength for it, of course. But it does give you immunity to critical hits.
Okay.
So if somebody crits on you, you do not suffer the effects of it.
Good to know.
Would they by chance have the armor of invulnerability? No, that's like a legendary item.
Bastard, no. That's gonna cost you around 3 million.
Yeah, I
if
know
I
how
even
rare
had
it is.
it.
You do currently have the most expensive armor available in the player's handbook.
Well, I don't have the money, but I'll definitely probably come back once I get it. So thank you for the offer, though. Appreciate your generosity.
Always willing to give prices, at least. Do you want anything else done? I could probably do something a little cheaper. Or do you not have any funds on you at the moment?
Do you have a shield
I
already?
do not have any funds. I do have a shield.
Is there any way you can enhance the shield?
I mean, there's always different ways I can enhance a shield.
Because that might be able to give you a +1, +2, or something to your shield to increase your.
He's already got a pretty good plus to his shield. I'm not increasing that
I
fucker's
love
AC
more
anymore.
AC. I
I'm
love
not
more
increasing
AC.
that fucker's AC anymore.
I could get the I could get the cursed shield, the shield of missile attraction, where anything ranged flies towards you instead of anyone else. Surprisingly, that makes a really good distraction. But
A volley of arrows comes flying. All of them ricochet towards you.
No. What about just a rough price? I can't remember. I'm trying to see if I remember the name. It's like Flame Tongue. My sword. Where does anyone remember the name of that? I'm trying to remember. The name is.
I do not. I don't know.
Flame tongue?
It's like your sword can deal fire damage.
Oh, that's
I'm losing my mind here.
No, that's the right
Flame
one.
tongue is a.
Deals an extra 2d6 fire or something.
Yeah, it's a rare weapon. You can use a bonus action to speak to this this magic sword's command word, causing flames to erupt from the blade. Does an extra 2d6 fire to any target it hits, and sheds a bright light in a 40-foot radius and dim light for an additional 40.
Yeah, rough price line on that.
Let's see.
Using
I'd
the
have
sword,
to-
if it's using the sword that I already have, that's possible.
Let's see. So using the sword. It is a bit rarer to get your hands on. I have to find the right runics and stones for that. I'd say on a discount, probably around 300 gold. Probably 400 actually, thinking about it.
How long would it
Um,
take to complete both of those?
Both of them together?
Yep.
Well, for the armor, it'd probably be around, probably about a month. For the weapon, probably around the same time, if not a little more. I have to gather the magical runes to do that, and I don't really have any of those on me at the moment.
Thoughts on that, Ruben?
That would mean I'd be out of my my
You
armor and
would not have
sword
your
until
armor,
it'd be
correct?
made. But I've made do before.
I mean, there's always what we could do as an even trade. You give me the armor or the sword, and then in return, I give you one of mine. That way, even if you flake out on me, I still have the things anyways. It's
Yep.
just, I'm probably gonna find somebody to hunt your head.
Oh, I wouldn't flake out. That is my family's armor, so I would not leave it behind.
You have no idea how many times I've heard that one. It's always good to at least be cautious.
Fair enough. Well, I don't have the money right now, but when I do, I will probably be back.
Alright.
And if this helps the process at all, I have never mined for the resource of adamantine, but if I were to find some, would that speed up the process at all?
It would bring down the price for you, yeah. Wouldn't probably speed up the process. I want to make sure it's at least as good as I possibly can get it, but it would definitely bring down your price a good bit, since it tends to be a little more scarce these days.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time, Lanny. I think that's all I needed. We can leave now.
Lady.
I am the mayor of Cat Town, yeah.
No, you are not.
Was it? Sorry, Lonnie. Whoops.
You keep on
Um,
up with the mayor.
I have. Share. I'm trying to forget what it was. Or not forget, try to remember. That's probably more accurate. I'm trying to find a specific ring that I have, or that is available. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. If you possess the mark, you can choose to use it. How would you determine the rings of shared suffering? I want to see if I pay for it. If we do something that in exchange he takes half of the damage I take.
Let's see. It is uncommon.
If I can find both. If I can find that in the future.
It is uncommon, so it's not an unlikely thing to find.
Because the way it seems like it works is if you possess the mark, you can use a bonus action. I'm trying to figure out if we both take damage, so when he takes damage, I take half of it. Because I don't want that.
So if you possess the Mark of the Sentinel, you can use a bonus action to form a link to a creature attuned with the other ring. So whenever that creature suffers damage, they only suffer half of it and you take the rest. So as long as one person has the ring and possesses the Mark of the Sentinel, they're the one that takes the damage. I do
Okay.
not believe
We
if
have to mark.
you, that is, has the Mark of the Sentinel, take the damage, they do not take half in return.
Okay, that's fine. I thought that was an option, but apparently that doesn't read because it says Mark of the Sentinel. I don't think either of us have it. I don't know what the mark of that means, so.
Yeah. Let me look it up for a bit.
Yeah.
Mark of the
Sure.
if I remember correctly, Mark of the Sentinel either relates to a D&D race, or if you have.
Oh, I think a Mark
I
of
think
the
it's
Sentinel
related
is.
to humans.
I think the Mark of the Sentinel is for artificers and their protectors.
I'm
They're
getting it from
sentinels?
humans.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
human thing
yeah,
that
never
comes
mind.
from a certain D&D book.
It's a sub-race stuff. Yeah, there's some sub-races. There's like this is from... Let's see. So... There's the Mark of Finding, the Mark of Handling. Yeah. So that's from a human sub-race, it looks like. So... Yeah. So this is... I don't know what this is from. Let me find out.
Be right back.
That's okay.
ERLW. What is that? Oh, from Eberron Rising from the Last War. Okay. It's from another D&D 5th edition thing, it looks like. Okay, so it's to flavor text your humans. So it's from Eberron. Which I believe is not... Yeah, I don't think that would be within my lore. And you would not be able to obtain it because you are not of a humanoid stature, so you would not be able to use those rings.
Yeah, I'm looking at the book. It says you can't buy or choose to develop a dragon mark.
Yeah.
Each mark is tied to a bloodline with a specific species.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Well, that answers that question then.
Alright.
Ruben, the one that's they're gone.
I think they're just muted.
They messaged BRB.
Oh, okay, I didn't see.
Yeah.
I am back.
I'm trying to. He's already tanky. I mean, the only thing it would do is stop critical hits, right? And then, what about the shield enhancement? What would if there was?
I believe that's going to be
Oh.
doing the same.
Sorry, it would. The sword is the flame tongue. That's what it would be. It would be the adamantine armor, and then flame tongue is what he wanted to do. I mean, that is an extra possible 12, possible nothing damage, but they do multiple attacks, I think. So.
Yeah, they do 2 attacks.
And it would probably at the next level might be a 3. So.
Yeah. Eventually, yes. Alright.
We'll have to wait for them to get back because
Actually, I think at level 11 is 3rd attack.
Oh well, never mind.
Yeah, I think level 11 is 3rd attack because that's what Rebecca was at.
I might hire a bodyguard.
Alright.
I might hire a bodyguard, being Ruben.
Definitely a useful ally.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll be right back again.
Right. I think. Does Ash and Talbot want to do anything else alongside Vera? I know Vera, you
Yeah.
brought up going to Iron Bell. What do you want to do, Talbot?
Talbot want to go to the blacksmith.
Cool. You'd probably show up there around the same time that Lonnie and Reuben are leaving.
Yeah, that would be very funny.
Hey guys.
Hey, bye.
Who are you? Oh, that's right. Sorry, makeup.
I don't
Makeup.
think Talbot's disguised.
Yeah, Talbot didn't get any.
And also, it wouldn't be hard for me to tell Ash with horse legs.
They're a horse.
Yeah, they're a
It's
horse.
kind of hard to discern unless you're in a city of horses. Heading inside, like it's as soon as they leave, she's still standing at the front counter, like, "Ah, more people.
If it isn't my favorite blacksmith.
Oh, I'm your favorite. How sweet. How can I help you today?
That you're the only one I know.
Understandable.
I genuinely have no idea. You wouldn't happen to have anything that makes you stronger?
Well, usually wielding a weapon does that.
Well, yeah, but like, I don't know how to explain this to you. I punch quite a bit.
Uh-huh.
I don't per se like using weapons. Weapons are not my style.
You could have like a gauntlet or something.
Yeah,
I do not have a gauntlet, but
Or like knuckles for your rings, so that your punch like kind
brass
of
knuckles, yeah.
you get brass
I was
knuckles or something.
more like a belt. But that's say. If you can't, then maybe some bracers of defense.
Give me one moment, let me look. See what I got for you. Alright, you're wanting bracers of defense, yeah?
Yeah, that would be nice.
She'll pop a couple of them on, she'll pop like 2 sets on the table. And I got 2 different flavors of bracers for you. The first one's just your classic, just normal defense bracers. And the other ones are a little bit more flavorized. These ones have a sort of more of a crimson aspect to them.
That crimson aspect does.
I'm glad you asked. Give me one moment. Oh, these are here. Alright. Let's see. So with these, of course, you get the +2 bonus to your, you end up being a little bit more sturdy, you're a little harder to hit. But with the ones I flavored a little, these ones actually come with, and she's gonna hold up and gesture towards the red, the red mineral that that your group had collected for her. These ones have the ability to intake magic, as I'm pretty sure you remember from your masked friend that had gotten a shield a while back.
I remember.
So, when hit by anything magical, it retains that magical effect that you could bounce back at any moment.
Well, aren't you an amazingly clever lass? I'll take that.
I've never had somebody flirt with me this much. Careful, don't get too close to the fire, I might burn you.
Well, as you can see, I'll be fine.
Sounds like a challenge. Alright, for these, if you want them, I'd say about... these are pretty hard to get by. 300, 400, 500 gold. 450 mid-standing.
You changed up a lot.
Sometimes I can't decide.
You know what? I've been there. 450, not that bad. I'll take it.
All right. You pass over the gold and she'll help you fit them on. The way they sit on your hands are sort of like almost these binding gold wrappings of metal that sit around your wrists and across the top palm of your hand and down the back. Inlined in openings are the red mineral that you had created, or not created, or that you had helped her retrieve from the mine. As you put them on, you can feel that little bit of extra oomph to it. There's also it does require attunement, so it'll take you a while to get attuned to them.
Alright, fair enough. By the way, Ash, how long are we gonna be here again?
I think you see Ash look up from his from reading 50 Shades of Red. Where he's been reading 50 Shades of Red in the corner, just completely stone faced. His face is just like oh wait, oh, you're done.
It just reminds me of the idea of like reading smut, stone face, reading something cute and fluffy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I was referencing.
I'm
Ash,
so
very important. I need your attention.
Yeah, okay, you have it now.
Yes, how long are we gonna be here for? Are we staying a day or two?
I think we're seeing a day or two.
Okay, well in that case, he's gonna turn around back to the blacksmith. If I remember correctly, I said something about taking you somewhere.
Did you now?
Well, yes.
What'd you have in mind?
I'm not used to this town. How about you take the lead?
Oh, a man needs a woman to take the lead.
Sometimes it's the best experience.
We both can agree on that one. Sure. I know somewhere nice. My shop closes at about 6-ish, so we can go ahead and meet up around that time.
You got yourself a deal. Ash, remind me to get fire resistance potions.
Okay. Sure. She's just like, sure. You got it.
With his new braces, he will walk out in a very confident strut.
Talbot, come here for a second.
What is it?
Wait, oh no!
I'm giving you a potion of watchful rest. You can still maintain the effects of a long rest even if you don't have one.
What'd I miss? What's happening?
Talbot's reaction is the most confused reaction you have ever seen. He's staring at Lonnie in utter disbelief, and all he can utter is I have no words for you right now.
It's okay, I have 4 more.
Thank you?
Are you like preparing for something?
Dirk.
Talbot,
Go home.
That's a normal question.
No, he's just like, Dirk, go home.
My home is the streets. And
you. Dirk, you're gonna come with me for a bit.
Oh.
Or you're gonna hang out with me for a bit.
Before Talbot lets him go, he's gonna just lean into Dirk, just gonna be like, it's one of those things, mating things. Just pat him on the back and walk off.
He'll just like put a hand on your shoulder. You'll make beautiful children and walk away.
Just like
you taught him that. As he points at Ash.
This is a blacksmith joke, but you're gonna get hammered tonight.
Like Icarus, he has gone too close to the sun.
Yeah, you're gonna get.
Oh no! Don't make a reference to Icarus.
Icarus be
we have
Icarus.
fun here.
What'd I miss? What happened to Lonnie? What's
right
going on?
Okay, so basically, you had left the blacksmith, and I had came in, flirted with said blacksmith, and am now going to go on a date with her later.
I mean, you're also not quiet, so I heard it and came back.
Yes, very much not quite.
Ruben, come here. I have a proposition for you.
Yes.
Ash is gonna teach
Sometimes
teach
go-
Dirge how to play
there.
poker.
What was that, Ash?
Oh yeah.
It's just like I'm gonna go teach Dirge how to play poker or something.
Okay. Ruben.
Yep.
I can pay for your armor, but you're my bodyguard.
Well, I don't know if I would. I don't know if I've ever been a mercenary before, but man, I plan to protect all of y'all.
But now you protect me.
Especially.
As long as you're, I'll accept the deal if as long as you're okay with me. Also, I also I'm sworn to protect Pontifex. It's just something I still follow to this day. She's a nice lady too.
I could hear that from the screams of somebody dying.
I don't know what came up of her that day. As she is, I will say, sometimes scary, but she
Does-
means the best.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, the best isn't really that. Deliberate. If you are already sworn to someone else, I'll keep my money. It's your choice to keep or break your oath.
I have to maintain some sort of honor. I can't. Although I do appreciate the offer, I can make do without the armor.
Okay. I'm gonna talk with the blacksmith once the flirting is done.
I believe the flirting has concluded,
Okay.
correct? He's probably just now coming up with place ideas.
Oh, also, Talbot, I don't know if you use this very much, but I can give this to you too if you want it.
What is it?
It's a bar of soap. Do you need that?
Slap their hand.
Know how to use it.
Oh yeah, that's true. The servants did it for him.
Know how to use this.
Can I, talking to Blacksmith, interest you in a variety of gems?
A variety of gems. What kind?
Amber, jade, quartz.
Oh, I do like me some amber.
What about the others?
Well, I can definitely take all of them. Amber is just more my style, but definitely all three of them are of use to me.
Okay. It's a lot of money, but I'm sure you can also sell them back and upcharge or add them into jewelry and end up making profit off of it somehow.
Possibly, yeah. Or I can just use them for runics.
That's
Alright. How much you got?
I have the amount that you gave me earlier. I have 11 amber, 26 jade, 53 quartz. And I have the monetary value for all of them. Are you just gonna even trade what you said they were worth?
So 26 jade. That's gonna be 106 or 260. 53 quartz.
And I'm intentionally doing this in front of Ruben too.
Alright, so you're gonna see her pull out like those little money counters, like the classic ones that
Mhm.
like that one. She's gonna pull that out and start doing counting. 60.
Wait, what's going on right now?
Money counting.
Oh.
Alright, so from what I can tell, let me make sure I have these right. So coming together, your total on those are going to be 3,020 gold.
For what?
For all three of them, their full total. For all three in their entirety.
For 53 quartz, 26
53
jade.
quartz is 2,650. Your 26 jades is 260, and your 11 amber is 110. That's 3,006. 300,000.
110, because did I mark it wrong? Because I thought amber was 1,100 total.
I sent it to you, I believe.
Let me check.
Amber is worth 100 gold each.
Right, and I have 11 of them. So that's
Yeah,
1,100.
Oh, wait. Ugh, hold on. Right. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm miscounting. Never mind. I got your price wrong. Your total on that's going to be 6,350 gold.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright. So, I do not have that exact amount currently within me, but what we can do to make this an even trade, I know I offered your friend over there some stuff. I could offer you some stuff too.
Okay.
What's something you're aching for, darling?
I have no proficiency in any armor or weapons.
Okay, but we can always bolster your magicness.
How so?
Well, whenever you use spells that require, your brain thoughts thinking and ticking, are you well equipped with that?
With my intelligence.
With your constitution.
Constitution, no.
Alright. So keeping up your concentration on things, she'll pilfer through some things before coming back with what appears to be like a silver, almost like choker necklace, and lay it out in front of you, very beautifully crafted, with small hanging. Hold on, let me find the gems. With 3 small hanging blue sapphires. Now this is worth about 3,000 gold. And with this, essentially, going into DM speak, with this item, it will essentially allow you to get advantage as well as a +2 on your constitution checks when it comes to your saving throws in terms of like keeping up concentration.
I think I'm gonna pass because that's 3,500. That's a large sum for that. Because most of the time I won't be in a position where I'd be focused.
Alright. What's the most position you find yourself in then?
Backline.
I mean, in terms of magic, sweetheart.
Could you expand on your statement question?
So, what's the thing you're most equipped in that I can help aid you on?
My specialty is illusionary.
Alright. She will put that away and go through her things once again before pulling out what seems to be like a small, like, almost like a headdress. It's a band that goes around your head and rests on the very top is what appears to be a single opal. This one's worth about 1,000 gold. But what it does is, whenever you use things that are illusionary, or anything of the sort that requires a saving throw, it's essentially going to give the person that you are enacting it upon disadvantage immediately.
So disadvantage on their saving throws.
Yes.
Okay.
Of any kind. Whether it be a saving throw for dexterity, a saving throw for intelligence, all that things.
Okay.
And in turn, I give you this, then you also get your 5,650.
5,600. Would that be attunement requiring?
Yes, it does require attunement.
Okay. I'd have to disattune something for that. But it's worth it. Okay. That's a fair trade. I'll do that.
Alright.
Is there
So-
a magic item name for that, or is that something we'll have to create?
This is something created by my own strange mind. This one is called the Eye of Saloon.
Okay. I'm not sure how to create a custom magic item in D&D Beyond that fits an attunement slot.
Sorry, I'm more used to this with Roll20. I think I could probably end up figuring out something.
Okay.
So I believe there is a way to make homebrew items on D&D Beyond.
There is.
You could probably just do it through there and create it.
Okay. Just send me a message with all of, like, specifically what it does, so that way I don't add or subtract anything.
Yeah. Let me make sure I spelled that name right too. Oh, it's not Eye of Saloon, it's Eye of Celine.
Okay.
Alright, and you'll be receiving this, as well as the sum of 5,650 gold.
What's the rarity?
We're gonna say the rarity is going to be uncommon.
Cool.
Actually, probably rare.
Rare. Okay. Neat. I'll work on the stuff and use the information you send me. That way we can continue with other people interacting too.
Mhm.
I'm done with my stuff then. I'm out of the spotlight now.
I think if I'm still with Lonnie, I'll probably start I guess walking back to the group. They're at the church, right?
They have moved away from the church, and I believe most people are. I don't think you would be aware that you're staying at Alex's home tonight, unless Ash
Nope.
would make you aware.
Yeah. It's also like I think he would say to Ruben, yeah, I think I've replied, gotten accommodations for us tonight. Unless we're staying with Vera's friend. Or the Iron Bells or whatever.
The Iron Bells?
Yeah, they were talking about like meeting the Iron
Mansion.
The Iron Mansion.
Is the Iron Bells a royal? What are they, like a merchant family, or are they a military family?
They're very much more merchant based, but they are they do have very well equipped means. I believe we've talked about them before, as they tend to be more kind towards the tainted than others.
Oh. Yeah, man, whatever we're doing. Where's Vera at?
Where is Vera? Vera?
CD!
Oh, you're talking to me.
Yeah, where are you?
Don't make me say your real name.
Apologies, I made this meme. I would probably be on. I thought it was really good. I'd probably be on my way to the Iron Bell. I did promise at least a dinner with them, so may as well make good on my promise.
Yeah, I guess I'll go with Vera.
Or do you? Waka waka.
Actually, I don't know.
All right.
And I'll look around.
Alright.
Told my
I guess
guinea
go
pig to
ahead
shut
and
up.
roll me a perception check if you're gonna be looking around.
Oh yeah, I'm just looking. I'm just looking at who we have left to go with, like Vera for dinner with the Iron Bells, and it's just like. All right, Dirk. I guess we're gonna have a fancy dinner.
Oh. Yay.
There's probably gonna be meat.
Yay. Do like jazz hands.
Yeah. Can we ask for the meat to be as rare as it can be?
I hope so.
Are you asking me or like?
Yeah, I'm asking Vera.
Probably not. If I'm
Wanna
gonna be
raw
straight up,
bloody.
I'm gonna be straight up honest with you.
I could speak
Probably
to the chef.
not. No, we can't. It's not our chef. I just
nicely.
A favor.
Oh, you probably actually. Hold on. Say please, and then hold on. Let's practice. Okay,
I'm
ask
never
me
going
for
to
raw
say
meat.
please to you.
Say please.
Well, then I guess no raw meat.
Pretend I am the chef, and say please to me.
I changed my mind.
You don't. Oh no.
This is a strange being.
As long as the chef is not a blonde-haired British man, we should be fine.
I have bad news.
Fucking roll!
Where's the
halfway across
sauce?
Can we?
How did you fuck up scallops? I think that I'm assuming it should be a small crowd before I invite everyone to dinner. So if you want, Ash, you can follow.
Are y'all still disguised?
Technically,
No.
Lonnie has never been disguised. Neither has Tail been, I think.
Say my name again.
Dirk is merely an entity.
Your name is Tailbait.
You're
Yeah,
goddamn
tailbait.
right.
Goddamn.
Okay. I don't. Yeah.
You're the one talking.
But Talbot, I know, is gonna have dinner with his. Probably gonna have dinner with his lady friend.
Womp womp. I do believe. Well, then he misses out on making connections. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, Dirk, you want to practice like the table manners or stuff that Talbot's been teaching you? Make Talbot proud.
Is this the goal? Is
my pack leader proud.
are we? Is this the whole? Is that why you're going, Dirk, to make Talbot proud? You're representing Talbot at the table.
I do not represent my pack leader. I merely emulate.
Do you still want to come or no? Do you want to go with Talbot instead?
I don't think I can.
Yeah.
In the middle of procreating.
You want a third wheel?
Do you want a third wheel, Dirk?
No. My
Okay,
leader
so
knows what he must do.
Yeah, I think you're coming. Who's coming with us?
all right. Who else is coming, or is it just us?
Me in my head, Talbot's gonna be coming.
Ah,
Oh no!
why'd you say no?
Because I realized, I processed.
Oh, I thought Talbot was just gonna be like, I'm saving it for marriage.
No,
No,
he's
he
not.
already fucking. If only you saw him gamble.
Yeah,
If only you met Rhea.
yeah.
But now that I've entered the party, I will keep this party on tip-top shape.
He's gonna do bump checks every
one
night.
is
It's November, guys. No nutting allowed.
No
Oh,
nutting
man.
allowed.
It's
No, no.
unfortunate.
It's
I
no.
use command. You cannot.
You cannot come this month.
I use command. Edge.
That might just be worse than casting the spell Testicular Testortion.
Wait, are you talking
Oh.
about Microsoft Edge?
You mean testicular torsion?
What? Anyway,
Yeah.
I believe that it's only our group going. So, should we make haste, or we're not really waiting for anyone else, are we?
I cast Ballbane.
We're waiting for the Microsoft Edge.
What is
It's not
that?
funny. Don't laugh at that.
I'm not laughing at. Very
I'm talking to you.
unfunny.
All right, Dirk. I think I should probably good time to teach you that sex is not only for procreation.
In our world, it is.
But also
Fun fact.
recreation.
Actually, that is very true. It can be used as recreation, procreation, or fun
Replication.
creation.
Yeah.
Also, reputation.
Mhm.
Like, say,
And salutations.
and salutations. That's when they fucking leave right after. Like, no, they don't even say bye. They're just gone.
Oh, I've done that before.
What do you mean you've done that before? How do you not go without them hearing a after you leave the house? How do you?
Don't give me the whole sound.
You
Yeah, I think I have everyone. I think I would be able to, because owls don't make any sound when they fly.
you
away.
really don't. You don't. You fly. You can just go out the window.
Well, I was mostly in where like we were in like that was mostly when we were in Blackstone, where we were a bunch of City of Sun Stars.
This just sounds like you're making up a lie from how much you said
Listen, people
I've
say
never heard you-
anyways.
You can me if you want. You can.
Anyway,
Hey, what did you
Oh,
say,
but-
Ash?
yeah. Wait, what? Hold on.
Right. You can insight check me if you want. See if I'm trying to tell a lie.
I know you're not, but I'm just saying it really sounds suspicious. I don't care if it's a lie or not. This isn't something that matters.
Why are we arguing about sex?
Dig, it happens. That's also another form of
I'm
sex,
looking
is
forward
arguing.
to the food.
Anyway, so there was once a bird and a bee. They met in a field. How am I gonna explain
Not how that
sex?
works.
No, it really is. So there's two
Sarah?
birds. Yeah.
Oh wait, never
I feel
mind.
so
I
bad.
actually,
Burger's
never mind.
walking
Actually,
away.
never mind. I actually do want to see where you go with this,
Okay.
Burger's walking
This will.
away.
Dirk.
All right. Well, Dirk, just come with us. You don't have to. Well, don't. But you can cover your ears during the entire conversation if you'd like.
He's walking away.
Just,
All right. Well,
I'm
just
going to
begin.
follow. I'm going to follow Dirk. No, I'm good.
I'm just gonna begin walking towards Iron Bell, explaining it. So there's two birds. Now they can be the same gender or different genders, and they like each other very much. Now there's very many ways they can do this. They can simply fall in love and stick with it for the rest of their lives, or they can do a one and done. There's many different types of procreation, recreation.
I actually had a class
Salutation.
about this today in real life. There's
Oh,
also
that's really sad.
polygamy and polygamy.
Yep. So there's also the chance to get a disease from it. So you have to be very careful and use protection on you, either spell wise or physical.
Feel it.
And
I'll never understand.
lay on hands.
I'll never
Going
understand why
past
paladins
this.
get immunity to disease when they can't even get to the benefits out of it.
also,
you.
consent is very important.
I didn't get to that part yet. I was explaining the basics.
I mean,
Is
I
that
feel
not
like
considered a
It's about
basic?
sex because
Yeah.
this is going on for far too
Well,
long.
it really depends because people are into consensual non-consent, but that's
fuck up.
another subject.
Shut up. Moving on from this.
Don't even get me started with rope bunnies.
Moving on.
That's where you
Um,
catch an animal in a rope trap.
Shut
and
up!
Eat its
I
stomach.
was just supposed to say
I
where-
will mute all of you. We are taking this for far too long. I
Yeah.
should
Right,
not
let's
have
move
let
on
you
then.
come here. I should have let y'all see Alex be like, hello, and then leave. Moving on from the sex talk for 5 minutes, please.
Iron Bell.
You head to the mansion, which is very large, of course, nearing the mountain of Emberview Mountain, that sits pretty much practically at the edge of it. This large tower alongside. I know it says one day, but don't worry about it.
I want painting progress.
No.
Fine.
It's a fairly large estate, and very well crafted, of course. A very nice mansion. I presume you approached the door.
Yes, I'll take off my sunglasses so I'm somewhat more recognizable because this is actually people I want to know who I am, and I'll
I'd say after a few short minutes, you eventually will hear the sound of footsteps approach as the door opens, and you can see what appears to be an Air Ganassi with his hair whipping kind of behind him a little bit as he kind of blinks his eyes like, hey, can I help you?
yes, I am not in my usual clothes, but I am Pontifex Charon, and I was wondering if some friends of mine are able to have a little dinner here tonight with your family.
Oh, now's not really a great time.
I'm straightening up. I'm straightening up Dirks.
Oh.
Like,
Why did you drag me here?
Give Burger a little bow tie.
He's back in his Mr. Cheddar costume.
yeah.
Mr. Jenna.
Little hat.
Yeah. Why is that? May I ask you? Something happened?
No, just personal family stuff.
Well, I assure you I'm nothing like my father, I promise. We are very tainted, friendly people.
It's not even a matter of that, ma'am. Just today's not a good day.
Well, just the overall day is nothing specifically the matter that we can help with?
Listen, we're trying to deal with some stuff right now. I don't know if you've heard, but
He's gonna like lean forward a bit, keeping the door still partially closed. Just there's been sightings of werewolves in the area, and we're trying to figure out how to deal with this stuff. Okay, we just had a guy die recently, and we're trying to figure this stuff out.
Ah, yes, werewolves.
He'll do. Can you do that sound effect for me, where it's like the moving stone?
Yeah, give me a minute.
That's Dirk moving behind Ash.
Yes, werewolves. A nasty problem that must be dealt with at once, I dare say. I just hope it wouldn't trouble you any. So I will personally be looking into this if you need be. Werewolves are a common, not common, but still a problem that needs to be handled. And I will
Which is what we're
gladly.
doing. Listen, I understand you are a woman of the church and you wish to help us, but this is something that we are taking care of. Right now, we're in the midst of trying to we're trying to give help towards the family, and we're just trying to figure out how to assess the situation. You don't need to involve yourself. We'd prefer if this was kept within the island.
I'm gonna step forward and say, would you like to get the army involved?
Oh, gods, no. The last thing I need is the army walking my lands.
Very well.
No offense, of course. It's just the king hasn't been exactly helpful, and the military hasn't been exactly what's the word? Present here. So we take care of it. And as of right now, and he's gonna like kind of glance behind him, we currently have a search going for at least his body. And we're in the middle of trying to console the family, so some privacy would be very well very, very much liked right now.
Well, if you need anything, and if we find anything, we'll let you know due to how personal you are making this. We want to keep this within your family. We won't release any details if anything we find comes out. I will still be trying to help find the body, of course, now that you've told me that you haven't found it yet. And if I find it, I will gladly just bring the news to you. Only you.
Anything helps.
Of course. Thank you for your time.
And extend our condolences to the family.
Yes, send our condolences, and the churches.
I'm just gonna send your condolences, if I'm to be preferential. But no, if you do see him, just passing word, he's a brown-skinned tiefling, W horns, black hair. He's a shepherd in the area. We're trying to... He's one of our... We knew him pretty well. His wife and kids are pretty hurt by this.
What does any of us have?
I'm gonna step forward. Well, actually, I was already stepped forward. If I may, I can share information that I saw while on traveling into Potterhelm the night before. This may help relieve
that would be helpful, yeah.
Ash is just gonna take Dirk. It's just like gonna be like, okay, let's go, Dirk. Like, let's not crowd the people.
He's gonna allow you to drag him away.
Yeah, just like...
Well, I was flying over the night heading to Potterhelm, and I heard the howling. I thought it was merely just wolves, stray dogs. But if it's the case of werewolves, this is a more important matter. If you show me a map, I can show you roughly where they are, or where I heard them from.
Yeah, just give me a couple seconds. I'll shut the door. And after about 3 or 4 minutes, I'll come back with a map of just the island, nothing else around it.
And then I'll kind of mark, or kind of like put my my finger on one of the spot where it is and say, if it's werewolves, I may want to
We're sober.
be aware it's gonna be messy,
Yeah.
but hopefully that relieves the family.
Hopefully. Well, thanks for any kind of help, at least. Hopefully I can retrieve it, so that way we may bury them, at least in solidarity. Thanks, I guess. Y'all have a great day. Sorry again. Just, again, not a good time.
It is okay, yes. And I'm assuming they close the door after that.
Yeah.
I'll head over to Ash and Durg. And did Lonnie follow or no?
Absolutely.
Okay, and Lonnie. And I'll just start walking with them back to town and just be like, so, werewolves.
I think there were some in the forest over there.
Yes.
You were saying
Possibly
where
two.
the wolves... Oh, yeah. I thought you were asking where the wolves were.
No. I think, Ash, from our morning conversation, they may not control it, but we have to help them to learn how. Because we cannot have this happening again.
That's a little harder than you're making it out to be.
Well, nothing
I don't
gets
think-
done if no one does anything about it.
I don't think
There
you
are werewolf
understand how
I can
we
always
work.
watch them next time from the sky, and I can step in if something happens. That's something like this.
Just lead them to, animals, not
We
people.
were at animals. I'm pretty sure, at least. Again,
You don't even remember.
I mean, I remember eating something and waking up to alpaca bones. But, you don't... That's not a thing we have much control over.
It's like
So-
blacking out
Y'all
while being
not
drunk.
have y'all not taken this to a cleric to get cured?
It's very true.
I don't know about Talbot, but... I don't know.
I know
I've really been around people. And I like who I am.
Yeah, I don't think we should try to force a cure on somebody who doesn't want it.
We're not forcing it. It just might be useful if this happens again. We don't want innocent people dying, especially if they're connected to families like that. They
Yeah.
have money that can hunt us. Sorry, hunt you.
Yeah.
We don't want that.
Our best bet would probably be with the werewolf clans that the werewolf packs that Talbot's trying to track down, right?
And there are some in Triple Abbey.
And they have some method of controlling the beast within.
I don't think you get it. There's a moon. It looks at me and it says, hey, become big. And I do. Sometimes I can stop it, but that's rare.
I
It
don't mean
seems
transformation, but being in control of your actions when you are transformed.
yeah, we're not saying we're trying to get rid of you permanently. We're just trying to control how you act, I guess.
During the
Yeah.
I don't know, talk to Talbot about this.
And
He's
also, if
been longer
Evan,
than I have.
if any need be, I realize that the anti-magic collars worked in controlling it slightly.
You're not putting a collar on me.
Hmm.
And if you try, I will eat your hands.
Just like you killed an innocent shepherd.
And you killed an innocent tiefling.
Innocent's a strong word to use for her.
Innocent's a strong word to use for you.
Let's
We're
not
gonna have these
dwell.
right now, is
Let's
this how
not
we're gonna
dwell
go?
on things that have already happened.
Yeah, don't worry.
It's,
Durga will
getting later in the
not let
afternoon.
I will not let her put a collar on you or try to cure you without your consent.
I can't even cure him.
I don't or get somebody else to try to cure you, or I don't know.
No, I only suggested that if he wanted it. but he doesn't want it, so I can't really do anything about that.
Okay, well, if you try to call him, I will get in between you two.
Let's just.
You
I
also
think
do.
the,
talking
I
about
think the
this.
best course of action is I can watch them
Watch.
from the sky. If
Yeah.
something goes wrong, I can step in and buy some time.
Yeah.
If they attack you, you can alert us, and we'll do our best to help. Because I still don't want you getting hurt for something as silly as 2 people who are turned. Do you think there's other types of wares out there?
It's nothing I can handle. It's fine.
There are
It's
many different kinds. You obviously don't know what you're talking.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about because I don't transform into one.
It doesn't matter if you can transform. Aren't you supposed to be like a smart person?
I'm supposed to know about religion and helping people. I don't really know about werewolves. I'm not taught about that.
Well,
They taught us how to kill werewolves in.
They did
military
teach Ruben
academy.
how to kill a werewolf.
I'm going to.
That's
not
just
be
that's
here
just
anymore.
standard military training. Nothing
You know,
personal.
that's just like day 5.
I'm
I
gonna
feel
go
like this
back
is a
to that
failure of
Trident's
the.
house.
Yeah.
He's just gonna walk away. He's not interested in this
Sure.
conversation anymore. He's just like
Absolutely.
mumbling to himself, like, I want Talbot back.
If you will excuse me, I'm kind of lean into Miss Farron and be like, I'm gonna go mark the corpse so that the people who will find it for the family will find it easier.
That'll be.
I've already buried it.
Yeah.
It is a ways out.
You did say that.
How far of a ways out is it?
I think it's like a day.
It's about a day or two, yeah.
No.
About a day.
Well, you marked it on the map. They'll find the blood trail. And they'll also find the freshly buried up dirt. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
We're
I
good.
put it right next to the mess too, so
You
like not
pointed
in the
it
mess.
right
I
out
put
to
it
them, too.
nearby. So okay, yeah. That's
Anyways, but yes, so you don't have to mark out anything. You don't have to travel 2 days to do that.
fine. It's worth
if-
2 days for a good night's rest. No.
If need be, since dinner plans really didn't come to fruition, I can bring us to a diner, and we'll eat there. Then
Diner?
I'll probably yes, like a place you get food, a restaurant.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm
In
gonna
the-
go for
Huh?
Dirk too. I'm gonna go to a butcher and get some raw meat.
Alright.
Yeah.
As you guys
Ashley-
go to do your own things, I'd say getting like a slab of raw meat, like maybe like a pound of it is about like like a gold, 2 gold pieces.
Yeah, Ash is like
Um,
going off on his own, like with like I don't think he wants to be around Vera or Ruben, so like I don't think either. So like yeah.
Heading off in your own directions, Dirk
Yeah.
heading back to the house, very angry. Talbot at this point, after a while, it's hitting about 6 o'clock. And it's time. Talby.
I haven't gone anywhere nice in so long. To be alone with somebody I like is going to be so nice for a change. You know, like those moments I get with Dirk. And I guess everybody else.
Alright. You make your way back to the blacksmith, I presume, where you see her closing up shop. She has changed out of her blacksmith attire, the heavy leathers, to protect her body somewhat, and she's wearing a more casual, like, low-cut black top with some high-waisted pants. As she kind of fixes herself up before looking over, like, oh, there you are.
Who would have guessed? I thought she'd walk around with those clothes.
Well, I would, but you see, people look, and I don't like that too much.
What's wrong with watching somebody work?
A little awkward.
I
you
know, I like it.
If ever anybody's... Oh, it's definitely more personal towards you, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, I guess I'm weird.
Whoa, a little weird nowadays. And she's gonna hold her hand out for you to loop your arm around hers.
But of course. Alright,
I'm-
so I don't actually, again, know any places to eat. So, do you know any good places to eat?
Oh, I know a couple of good places, yeah.
Well, let's not keep waiting.
Alrighty then. She'll take you to one part of town that has what seems to be it's sort of like almost not a shack, but like a simply put together home with a curtain in the front that she'll pull open, and you can see there are tables sitting on the floor with, instead of there being like chairs, there's like cushions.
I'll take
And
a-
she'll, of course, you can see some people already sitting around eating what looks like very hot looking dishes, like spicy. A lot of them tending to be more like red or black. People tending to enjoy them. More of them seeming to be akin to her kind, like fire genasi, as well as a couple of like red dragonborns that are there. As she'll gesture for you to sit.
Alright.
My sister actually
will
knows this
sit-
spot, so my sister runs the place, so we're getting here for you tonight. She'll settle into her seat.
I see. Well, this is definitely a place I can't say I've ever experienced anything quite like it.
Do you like spicy food?
I do kind of like spicy food, yes.
All right, well, ready to get your be ready to get your taste buds melted off.
What?
They'll come out with like almost like a grill that's still cooking the meat as it sizzles on top, and handing it out to you in like they'll hand you like a simple silver plate that is empty, and then another one that has almost like a bowl of soup with a small spoon inside of it, as well as the waiter will look over like, what do we want to drink tonight?
Look at the fucking grill and be like, water?
I'll take the. Give me a ghost martini. All right. Someone looks nervous.
I wouldn't say nervous.
Right.
No. He's just looking at the grill.
Is something wrong?
It'll be fine.
Do you eat?
Yeah, he's gonna take a nice little bite.
Give me a constitution save.
Oh, I forgot I haven't done my daily roll. I'm sure.
Despite the searing hot flames that immediately hit your mouth, you feel like you could burp fire. You take it very well. It doesn't affect you as much as you thought it would. Feeling the heat go down your throat and land within your stomach is, you know, you're not gonna wake up feeling too well in the morning. But it's very good. The spice doesn't overwhelm any flavor. It's not just heat. It's very lovingly made. This like pieces of lamb and beef assorted together with peppers and the likes. As you very much enjoy the meal with her, as the two of you tend to have a good night with it. Just so, what brought you back to Portugal?
Excuse me. Well, was stopping by. Some people to see. Was on my way to go actually see my family.
Oh,
Because they actually
family
don't live that
man.
far. You know, they live like literally a town away. You know, over there, across that bridge.
Ah, Harpledale. Nice town. So you're a family man, are you?
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. I mean, these people. I mean, she praised me from like infancy. I mean, it's like, I mean, come on. And then I got my two friends over there. We're pretty close. Except one of them doesn't talk to me that much. He kind of just he's there. He tends to my wounds, but he doesn't say anything. Really weird.
Who'd you come here to see?
Well, considering where I currently am instead of being with the rest of my party, I think it's safe to say who I came to see.
Oh, little old me?
Yes, that's exactly what I was implying.
I'm flattered. So,
I hope so. I don't go to see anybody, just anyone.
well, I'm glad to see you're all still alive after our expedition through the mines.
Oh, I'm honestly at that point. That wasn't even that challenging. I saw a fucking dragon one day, and I
Oh,
thought I was. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. I didn't know they were that big until I realized that wasn't a normal dragon I fought. That was like its child. I
oh.
was honestly, you know what? I'm surprised I lived. The other, the other orc though, what was her name again? It doesn't matter.
Remember.
She got too greedy. That's all I can say.
Oh. Usually one does befall to a dragon in case, usually in that kind of greed.
Yeah. And then there was like that time when I came here on the ship. There was apparently a white dragon that attacked. There are a lot of dragons around here. I didn't think they were real.
Well, usually dragons tend to take towards the sky within the mountains. There is that red devil within the sands of the Ulsterstrom Desert. But,
Red Devil?
that's what they call it, sometimes at least. I've heard other names for it. I call it that.
So grand that I now know its name. But,
You killed its child, is it?
Maybe.
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 Well, lucky you, it didn't just keep chasing.
Oh my god, what is wrong with me?
It's alright, take another sip of your water.
Nah, I think it's the fire that's currently burning inside of my stomach.
Oh, this is just everyday food for me.
Not surprised.
Yeah. Especially when your insides are made of fire. Helps out with the foraging, though. Means I'm not as affected by the flames.
Oh, wouldn't that be so nice?
Are you going to be affected by the flames? Perhaps later?
I'll live.
I sure hope so. Last thing I think your friends need is finding out their little Talbot got charred because of a little bit of a riding accident.
First of all,
Just take a bite of the food.
Little Talbot, no. Secondly, I
I'm
have
sorry.
survived
Big
many a flame.
Talbots.
Never mind. Anyway, I've survived plenty of things. I've survived crazier things. A little fire isn't gonna kill me. It's probably not even as bad as that dragon's fire.
Oh, really? Is that a test?
When I put it like that,
I have been told my kisses do burn into the skin. Maybe I'll leave a mark on you.
I doubt that. I very much doubt that.
Oh. We're definitely going to test this out later. Would you like dessert?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, sure. He's gonna just like turn around, look in his bag like shit. I still got the thing Lonnie gave me though.
You do. You might need it. I think after finishing the food, which was very good, you'd have brought out to you what appears to be like kind of brownie-esque kind of dessert with a little bit of like some nice cool ice cream on top.
Well, this is nice. It's not gonna burst into flames, is
Oh no, it shouldn't.
it? Okay. I'll take your word for it as he goes to eat it.
As you bring your silverware towards it, the man will stop you and just go, "You want it to be on fire?"
Not particularly, no.
Okay. Just he's gonna go over to her and you know that whiskey trick where you light it on fire and you pour it over top?
Uh-huh.
He's gonna do that.
I see. Very nice. See.
I tend to like my things on fire.
I've noticed.
Do you eat the brownie?
Yes, of course.
Give me another con save.
What are the chances? Uh-oh.
As you begin to eat it, the soothing of the ice cream, of course, is very nice and very, very well for your throat after the meat you had consumed. But after realizing and chewing through the brownie, it's spicier than you expected. Like, there's a little cinnamon, and then it's just hot. Like, really hot.
It's gonna be like, what the fuck?
Like I said, it's a little spicy.
The brownie?
That's what the ice cream's for.
Back at that.
You won't die. You'll be alright. Just drink your water.
Drink his water.
You eventually get through it as she finishes hers, probably before you, eventually just kind of coming to a close. Just, well, since we enjoyed a fine meal here, and your face is as red as my as red as my skin, how about we go back to my place?
I would very much enjoy that.
Oh, I'm sure you would. The two of you head back, and shenanigans ensue. I presume.
Yeah.
Alright. Let me roll. You're gonna be taking 15 fire damage, by the way.
We just noticed that Talbot's hair is singed in the morning.
It's a little singed. By the way, just as a little side note, there is a small burnt imprint of lips right at the waistline.
I cannot for the life of me. Talbot cannot for the life of him. He can't go see his family now.
You chose this path, boy.
He can't go see his family. No.
Takes his shirt off at any point. Oh, there's lipstick marks.
That would be so unfortunate.
That's just what this say. I've got concealer.
I can only imagine as he wakes up, he's like, oh, man, I can still taste that brownie.
Definitely waking up. She's already kind of awake and gone, as there is a small note on the bedside next to you. Just a note, all of the sheets she uses are flame retardant. But you do see a note where she notes like, hey, had to go open the shop. Today's gonna be a busy day, so thanks for last night. Always come back in case you want another round after the 3. So,
Next
or
time.
was it 4? I can't remember.
I'm getting a fucking potion of fire resist. Oh, wait. What's that on my whip? Oh, God.
Add that to your character sheet.
That's definitely going on the character sheet.
You have a burn scar.
As for last night with those who decided to relax with Alex, she would have probably like heading back to the home and you know, meeting up with her again. She did actually make y'all a small platter of food.
I'm gonna give
Wait, who made us dinner?
Alex.
Alex.
Oh, how kind.
No, it's not too much, just some like sea grapes and some vegetables and whatnot. There's some berries and cheeses.
I'm gonna give Durg the pound of raw meat, and I'm just like gonna say, I am very sorry about earlier.
He will simply put it in his mouth and go outside.
I'm going to take the cheese now.
Tease. Where's Talbot?
He met a lady friend.
Oh. Okay. I laid out some stuff in. I have a small room. There's space in there for all of you if you want to rest. There's also a secondary room that has some stuff too.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Yes, thank you.
I'm gonna go ahead and rest for the night. You guys.
Oh
have a good
no!
night.
As a wise man once said, it giveth and it taketh.
I pat Alex on the back.
Just gonna go into her room.
All right.
Who else is here at the dinner?
I think just the rest of you. I know Vera was messaging about wanting to go to a library. There's not really much you're gonna find here, honestly.
I'm gonna wait inside to see if Dirk comes back in.
He does. He is bloody.
Yeah.
So, wait, it's Ash and Lonnie at the table?
I presume
Right.
Timberpelt as well, correct?
Oh yeah, Timberpelt.
Timberpelt,
Yes.
you're here?
So, tell me your story.
Timberpelt, you've been awfully quiet today. We want to tell a story?
You said you came from a different land. How is that land?
Mountainous. As well as
Taller than this mountain that's right outside Potterhelm, the Emberview Mountain? That is the tallest mountain, right, Allie?
That is the tallest in Odru's Lake, correct?
to propose a look, and from his position, would he be able to tell the difference and be able to compare it through sight? Of this mountains and the mountains over at the
I think comparing it to the mountains you've seen both in Ashen as well as those within the Feywilds, definitely not the tallest you've seen.
Hmm. There's still some bigger ones here and there back at home.
Is your homeland ruled by one king as well, or is it a full of other kingdoms or
There are
city-states?
many other nations, and the one where I hail from predominantly a home for giants. Then there's the Feywilds.
Well, the Feywilds.
You've been to the Feywild?
Yeah.
How have we never heard the story before? You gotta tell us all about it.
I don't remember most of my time at the Feywilds.
Most of the time you were high as fuck on godly.
Mm-hmm. Most of the time I don't remember my time at the Feywilds because I was smoking one of the local plants. And
That
that's
must be
where.
quite an experience.
Oh yes, so much so that I don't remember most of it. But from what I do remember, fun mixed with chaos.
Lonnie. The Lonnie.
Who did what now?
Yeah, about on par. But most of the time, I spent, from what I do remember, I remember just conversing with a retired war god.
War god?
Retired!
Do I know of this war god? Is this from their land, Valley?
This is from their land.
Huh. What was their name? Or what is their name?
It was Damascus, right, Allie?
Correct.
Now, was that... Because I'm trying to remember... Is that the current name Odd's previous character holds, or is there...
They do pass but down the names, correct.
Okay. From what I remember, his name was Damascus before he had to pass that mantle up to his adopted daughter, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
So I just knew him as... I would have just known him as Damascus, right?
Yeah, pretty much either that or, he that's kind of just the name you would have for it. It would just be Damascus. Of course, she still kind of goes by the moniker of Dama, so that's what she normally would go by.
Yeah, the current title holder of... I can't. Would Timberpelt know Dama, or would he know her as Damascus, and then he would refer to the retired adoptive father as the war god formerly known as Damascus.
You can just refer to him as Damascus and her as Dama. That's usually her preferred name to go by, nickname.
Oh, okay. So, and I know that the old retired god who held Damascus, he passed it on to his adopted daughter Dama, but she too will respond to Damascus here and there.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Okay. That's quite interesting, yeah. And what about you as I kind of face towards Ash?
I grew up in a city known as Blackwell.
Blackstone.
This is Blackstone. Sorry.
You're okay. It happens all the time.
Yeah, Blackstone. And that's we're a city where a lot of centaurs like myself live. It's primarily run for and built by centaurs. We used to have, well, not in my lifetime, but we used to have this really horrible person who ran the place and did a lot of human species trafficking, or humanoid trafficking, and just was the most awful guy. His name was Alagod. He was a tiefling as well. And so now his skeleton but then a group of heroes or something, like, I guess, came through and killed him. But anyways, the most important bit about it now is that we get to throw shit at his skeleton, even though he's dead. It's great.
That's pretty interesting. Is the so that king is now dead?
Oh, he wasn't a king, but
Oh, he wasn't a king.
no, he was just ruler of he was just more of an underground ruler. We were all scared of him. Although I wasn't alive though, so. But I've heard tales.
Okay. What about you? So I face towards Lonnie.
Who about me?
What's your story?
My
I know
fr-
that y'all came from a different land, but tell me about it.
I had. Hold on, I actually have a backstory. Not a long one, a short one. I have 2 moms and 2 sisters. Oh, I lied. Nope, I truthed. I had 2 moms and 2 sisters. Small house, all 3 of us shared 2 bedrooms. Grew up reading a lot of books and ended up getting into an academy and learned a lot of illusionary magic.
Oh, like an academy of magic?
Yes, magic studying people.
Ooh.
I ended up abandoning it. Yeah, it's cool, but I learned a lot while I was there.
I hear my dog barking. I'll be right back.
I'm going to take a bite of my cheese now. Just kidding. No.
I also have 2 moms.
I have a mom and pops. They live out in Winter Heights. They're actually the lords of Winter Heights. They're good people. I've not seen them in a while, mainly because my job takes me elsewhere.
If we ever go that way, we should visit them.
Yeah, they'd probably be happy to see me. My father's a little stubborn sometimes, but he's a good man.
I am back.
Looking for Winter Heights. No, on the map.
I wanted
It's
to
right
ask
outside
y'all.
of the City of Light.
It's right by the City of Light.
Or it's by the Capital of Light, yeah.
By the Capital of Light.
Wanted to ask?
Wanted to ask y'all a personal question. What do y'all think of the Tainted?
Ash is just like gonna be like, well, I think the way that they feel like the way that they're being discriminated against is absolutely horrible. And it is not right. It's not fair.
I guess I second that as well. Nothing should fetter the infinite possibilities inherent in all existence.
Profound, sweet man.
You kind of see a troubled look on Ruben's face. He kind of just was like kind of thinking about it.
I look over at Lonnie.
I'm here. You're looking at me.
What do you? Oh, I asked. What did you think about the Tainted?
I don't have a very tainted view on them. I think they're pretty great as they are.
Over my time in the military, they taught us to. Well, they've trained us to not like the Tainted. There was always a myth, more like a rumor, and one that we all believed was that if you were touched by a Tainted, you would become one, like a disease almost, or a curse.
I've touched Tainted many a time, and so as well. Like I'm forgetting the name. Odd's character. What's Odd's character name?
Ripley?
Demetrius.
Demetrius? Who is it tainted?
I thought Demetrius was that. Yeah. Was their character from the Alt Year campaign, but.
Well, it's the one that's listed in Discord, in this server.
Okay. Okay. Then, yeah. Demetrius. Yes, yeah, we've like curled up to sleep and everything, and like Bonnie, you had an intimate relationship with Ro.
Yeah.
Ro, and nothing happened to us.
Except I have this on my arm now, and I'll pull it back and use minor illusion and show that there's an eye on my arm.
Oh
Bonnie.
my god!
It'll blink at you.
I grab my sword. No, I'm kidding.
I start to cry a little bit, and the eye leaks a little bit of black oil, and it drips onto the table.
Lonnie.
I was She puts her
It's an
sleeve down.
illusion.
Yeah, what's up?
No,
An illusion.
the theory, I know it's fake. I have also, if this is about a year ago, I also touched a tainted up. This was when I was working at where I was stationed at the quarry.
Scandalous.
Oh no, it was not what that was. It was a poor soul who. It was a poor soul who collapsed out of work exhaustion. I helped them up and accidentally came in contact with them. And that's when I realized that it was not what I thought it was.
All a lie.
Yeah. It's been troubling me ever since. It's all what they told us, the king and high generals, they order you around saying that these tainted are monsters, that we're at war with them. But it's been troubling me since.
Yeah, I think they're just innocent people. Or, well, maybe not all of them are innocent, but, like, in general, it's not because of their anything to do with them being tainted that they would be guilty of anything.
Yeah. They probably are. And part of me wants to hope that's not true, but
And if they are guilty, it's likely because of they were forced into a line of work, or that would be intentionally criminal, because that's the only type of work that they can get because of such strong prejudices against them. Ash just takes a drink. Just takes a sip of his drink. Just like,
I need some whiskey.
just like as
think
he's
after-
speaking.
Where's my whiskey at?
I think after a long talk about morals and standings,
And systemic racism.
systemic racism, oppression, and the likes, you eventually all get together after Farah rejoins you, and decide to rest for the night. As waking the next morning, is this the day you guys decide to head out?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna check on Alex in the
She's
morning.
awake. She's probably just like making herself a tea and just in the kitchen, just minding her business.
She okay?
A little puffy in the eyes.
Oh no!
And she seems to be doing all right. She's just trying to
I'll give
have a nice
Alex
serene
a
morning.
hug. I'll give Alex a
Oh.
hug.
Okay, I'm all right. Don't worry.
Don't question it. Just time heals all wounds.
It's nothing serious. Don't worry about it.
Just.
Okay. I'm guessing y'all are heading out.
Yeah.
Alright. She's gonna hand you a small bag. There's a couple of days worth of food in there.
You. How many days worth of food is in there?
There's about 5 days worth of food.
Okay.
It's like dried fruits, dried berries, dried meat, some nuts, the casual ration.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Y'all
You are
stay safe.
wonderful. You will find somebody one day.
Y'all be safe. Tell Talbot I said hi.
Yeah, I will.
I'll see y'all later, I guess.
Right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a great Friday.
It's the last of Odin's start.
It's
So I
the
guess
start of
it's-
Odin's
it's
end.
like-
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
You all head
Bye,
out.
Alex.
I'm
All right.
guessing as you head out, you do end up meeting Talbot, coming in a little singed from the night before.
Hey.
Yeah, hey, how y'all
Why are
doing?
you tired? You're not tired.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I just give him a light punch in the arm, just like.
Presuming you consumed the potion.
Huh? Can I get an explanation for that?
The potion of watchful rest that you probably
No,
consumed?
the punch. The punch.
No, it's just more like a night knock in like the shoulder, like.
Oh, I was about to say, he's like,
Yeah, not like an actual punch.
yeah, but he's like, why though?
It's just like a light nudge in the shoulder. It's just like, you had a good time last night.
Well,
Oh.
NAC's asked you it, she's gonna punch you too.
I'm not I didn't actually
Roll.
punch him.
You miss horribly.
Yeah, I did.
You like punch between the legs on accident.
I honestly kind of sort of forgot that I was going to. Did y'all? What did y'all do?
Oh, we just spent the night with Alex.
Okay, good.
Wow.
Amazing.
Nothing.
I could be a
That
frontliner.
ain't even.
Just add a couple more zeros and then a 1 in front and you're good to go.
I think Durg's just gonna just also just immediately by your side, just think,
I probably should.
ugh.
I feel like an asshole for actually not showing up. I'll probably have to fucking make up for that. But hey, Durg, why are you so close to me? What's wrong?
I don't like that fox.
Why don't you like the fox, Durg?
They said they were gonna put a collar on me.
What does the fox say?
He's got his arms crossed. He's staring at Ash. Why
Does it-
did they
The
threaten
fox
to put it?
says she's asking
Oh,
for it.
Yes.
Why?
Okay. All right, I have to explain it. Okay, I'm gonna explain it. Okay, we went to the Iron Bells mansion. Apparently, I'm making sure that nobody's around. I'm making sure that nobody's overhearing this conversation or like,
Yeah.
just make sure. It's just like, and he's gonna keep his voice down. It's just like they found apparently they had their shepherd was attacked by werewolves, and he was a part of their under their employment or something, or on their lands. So they're consoling the family and investigating into the death. And when Vera was the one talking to them, she didn't say anything, of course, but she's just was thinking of means of control, which I agreed the collar thing was completely out of line.
She doesn't
Yeah.
get werewolves. She doesn't get weird creatures. She doesn't understand any of this.
Yes, I don't think anybody would, especially those who don't have it. But as for the Iron Bells, I do feel saddened by this. But if they feel the need to put a collar on somebody, it should be me, not Durg. He was in no way responsible for what happened to that man. I take full responsibility, in fact.
Yeah. Do you think the werewolf clans that you were talking about meeting or something? I don't remember. I
Yes,
don't think-
I do plan to meet with them, or try to at least have a chat with them.
See if they may I think you're probably going to do this anyway, but see if they might have a way of maintaining your self-control during the transformation.
Self-control is very difficult. As it grows inside of you, so does its... How do I put this?
Hunger.
Its passion? Yes. And that's something that quite very much requires you to have a very strong will. And not only a very strong will, but, well, you have to be very strong yourself. Yeah, sure, I'm physically strong, but I'm very much mentally weak when it comes to this, well,
Okay.
passion. So, if it is to be a problem in the near future, I will find a way to deal with it.
Okay.
Trust me.
I was just
I
like,
don't know how. I don't know how, but
Am
everybody else
I
might.
there right now?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
you're
probably
you're
are.
all there.
Yeah.
Uh,
You be in the conversation.
I can
Just
tell you
if-
this right now with 100% certainty. Nobody else in my family has this problem.
If I follow y'all in the during the night of the full moon, and I basically just fly in the sky, how easily are y'all able to listen to me? Is it something y'all can't control? Can you hear people
That
or see
entirely
people?
depends on what the beast does, so to speak. I am not 100% myself when this happens. It's like somebody else takes your reins. You don't know what's happening. You have no idea it's happening until it's after the fact. Whatever I am, my body is not my own.
I'm so sorry. That must be horrifying.
Well, it's something you're born with. You kind of learn to accept it.
Oh,
Especially when
born
it's...
with it.
Yeah. It is unfortunate. But there's no use dwelling on it. It's not like I come from an entire line of lycanthropes or anything. Or, well, it's very helpful. Anyway, I am rather
Shift.
not.
Okay.
I'd rather not continue the thought.
Yeah, she's doesn't know what to say. So. Okay.
Yes, it's probably better if we continue. I need
Yeah.
to go check the letters from my family anyway, and also check on my current family,
Oh yes. Yes. Let's go do that.
and then figure out what the hell we're going to do afterwards. Because we have so much that we could possibly do.
So many choices.
So many indeed. So yeah, let it be all.
Alrighty. I believe, let me measure it out. During your time heading back to your home, which is about 3 days journey out, Demetrius, you kind of come out of your stupor after reading through some of your books. Researching the research that was obtained by the tainted Steed era from the Wizard's Tower during this time.
Well, anything interesting I have learned?
We can definitely go over that later. I want to
Oh
make
yeah,
sure we
don't
can.
worry.
Yeah, I want to make sure we can get through this tonight. That way, we can at least get to the letter.
Yeah. We'll save the book stuff for later, or for last, or whenever's good.
Yeah. I can. Let's see. Not tomorrow because I have D&D tomorrow. Possibly Saturday. I think Saturday would work well because I get off at 4.
I mean, I work in the afternoon. I work in the afternoon this week and Saturday.
Okay. Then we'll
Like,
go
I'm
over it
free in
next
the morning.
session then. I'm not free in the morning. I work at 10 to 4. So I think next Thursday would be a good time.
Yeah.
Since we're gonna already be off that day anyways. After about a 3-day journey, it being the 8th of the first month of life, another nice warm day, as you reach the town of Havendale, Harperdale. You settle into the city, quite nice, making your way towards the home, which you do notice there are what seem to be like two, like, not familiar people, but familiar in terms of they look like Rebecca's men, standing outside of the home.
I'm going to approach.
They see you approach, and one of them holds their hands up, like, "Stop! What's the business?"
Yeah, I was about to say, this is... Whose home again?
Delenia's house.
Exactly,
Well,
so he's
she
going to
appeared.
say, this is a house of somebody very dear to me. Why are you here?
They'll kind of look you over, and then pull out a piece of paper. "Oh, you're the, Talbot guy. Yeah, go on in."
Thank you. He's gonna walk on in to see what's going on.
You enter, and everything seems to be as casual as usual. Delenia's just in the midst of cleaning some stuff up as she sees you enter. Just, "Oh, Talbot, honey. Sorry if the two up front cost you anything."
Yeah, I was more worried something had happened. What's with
Oh, that woman showed up again. She's something about a official protection order. I don't know.
I see. I'll have to thank the owl for that one. Well, that's good. Good that somebody's watching over you. Are you doing all right?
Yes, we've just been, working and the such. The other two are currently out right now gathering things. Well, no, one is working, the other's shopping. But the letters, I wanted you to get the letters. She's gonna, scurry over to, like, a small compartment and pull out, two neatly written letters with the family crest on the back.
All right. He's gonna take a seat down, just somewhere off in a corner by himself, and he's gonna read.
Which one will you read first, your mother's or your brother's?
We'll see. We'll see what the brother's got going on. We'll see what he wants.
Let me put my cat down.
Talbot, you are causing quite the scene. Is this another ploy for attention? And don't pretend to be coy, little brother. I'm sure you've noticed already that Lucian was not the writer of this letter. I already tried to write one before, but Mother stated I am being too harsh. She was always too easy on you. So I came up with a plan to pretend like this was his. I'm going to make this brief, direct, and to the point. Father is dying, and our mother is doing her best to shoulder it, all but his death is inevitable. The part of the will you were given will remain untouched and in your room. I do not believe you deserve it, but this is what Mother and Father have decided. Do not die for Mother's sake. Your sister, Valoria Wolfgang.
Fucking bitch. All right, what's mom?
My dearest Talbot, I admire your need to adventure, and whilst I am proud, I am deeply worried. It has been over a year, and still you have not returned or even visited. While I am aware you are your own man, we love and miss you. Amadeus will not admit it, but his health is faltering, and I do not grow any younger. Valoria will be selected heir, but you will not be amiss to your own claim of the family. Your father has asked me not to detail the will at this time. But aside from that, I do wish to see you again, my little Talby. You're still my pup, you will always be. I have disclosed with some more prominent figures the idea of following the arcane trail left behind by the spirit of the Beldone. If you ever need us, or you are in any form of danger, do not waste time in letting us know. I will waste no time myself alongside your father and sister to fund and make our way to you. Also, I do hope you are not causing too much unneeded stress on poor Delenia. Your mother, with love, Penelope Wolfgang.
He will take both of those and neatly put them back in the little envelope before attempting to somewhat kind of reseal it. And just kind of like place it off to the side, like a little desk or nightstand or whatever. And he's just gonna lean, like with his hands on his face. Just kind of like to sit there to think for a minute. And he's just gonna be kind of stuck in there, just thinking, sitting.
Alright. And I'm guessing the rest of you are begging and asking for baby pictures.
Yes, baby pictures, embarrassing stories about Talbot.
Quick question on the map. What's the ship above Harperdale?
That is the Spirit of the Beldone, still sitting where it was left when first anchored into the.
Oh, is that when they? Is that the
Yes.
their ship?
That is the ship.
Yeah,
Oh,
Talbot's
wow.
just be like, Ash is just be like, do you have any adorable stories about Talby when he was young? From when he was young?
Well, there was one time during the full moon when he wasn't too controlled, of course, over the the curse. And he had turned for the first time. It was quite adorable seeing a little wolf run around. A little terrifying too, but he had been chasing the family cat around for quite some time, until eventually tiring himself out, he ran face first into a wooden desk. Poor thing. I think he knocked out at least 2 of his baby teeth. I have them still, actually. She's gonna reach aside and pull out a small bag out of a box and hold it up, and you can see 2 sharp fangs.
Aww.
Poor thing. I thought he hit his nose so hard it went in.
Alright. Don't be shy, tell us more.
She'd probably go on about it for a good while. Just explaining away the little things he did. Also the shenanigans of his brother and sister, or brothers and sister. Just going over the fun times, the bad times. God, I cannot tell you how smelly wolf piss is. And I had to clean it.
I can
But
imagine.
aside from that, it was probably the easiest out of all of them.
Oh, you raised the rest of them as well? You hoped?
Well, yes, of course. I am the royal servant, after all. It was me,
Nice.
and it was the other 2 as well.
What are his siblings like?
Well, his sister Valoria is not the eldest, but she is most definitely she is definitely the more keen one. Very smart, very cunning, very mean towards Talbot. But she has good manners and good means, of course. There's Lucian, who is a little bit more aloof, tended to do his own thing. Let's see. There's AJ, Amadeus Jr. He is definitely a lot like his father, but a lot more caring like his mother. Let's see. Then there's Julius. Julius is very sweet. He can tend to be a little bit bratty, though. I think that's all of them. Oh, it was so much. You'd be surprised. 4 kids could do so much to one's mental state. But, despite being, someone taking care of them, the nanny, the glorified nanny, I at least still had good times, especially with his mother, Penelope. She's so sweet. And Amadeus, the father, is, while not the easiest man to get along with, definitely had his upsides. Knew how to throw a good party.
all good qualities in a noble.
You'd be surprised, honestly. They owned a lot of land, of course, and nobility comes with that, but they were at least, people of good righteousness, other than a few things every now and again.
So unlike nobles, got it.
I still at least enjoyed them very well. Definitely kinder than a lot of other nobles you would get. Anyways, baby pictures. I think flipping through quite a few of them over time. The rest of you would probably end up just being able to relax for that day. Today it feels like a good relaxation day to get through.
I mean,
Albert,
also
what's
real
going-
quick.
Yeah?
Also real quick. I will say this real quick. Demetrius also gonna be with Ash to look at the baby pics.
Of course.
Yeah, like Ash is like inviting everybody. Everybody, look at the baby pictures. They're adorable.
I can
What are
imagine
these-
it's
Y'all
Delenia
talk about
sitting.
these baby pictures, but I'm now curious to see.
Like, I can imagine Delenia sitting on, like, one of the couches and, like, two people on either side of her, everyone else peering over shoulders to
Yes.
look. Talbot, what's going through your head right now?
That fucking, I swear to God, it's that scene from that digital circus bullshit. Everybody's having a grand old time, and Talbot's sitting there losing his fucking mind.
Yeah.
It's like looking at the pics reminds Demetrius of like and I do miss what it's like to be basically take care of a child.
Honestly, all I can say is after like a few seconds or just minutes of like this going on, Talbot, without even saying a word, is kind of just gonna like slowly get up and just walk out.
I think Durr will know not to follow.
Yeah. Dirk, come look at
Yeah.
the pictures. Dirk, you
I
have to
think
see
it was-
they're
I think-
adorable.
Delenia's gonna notice him
Can be.
walking out and kind of just, you'll go ahead and look for yourselves. Be very gentle with these, they're very old, and do not take any. I will know if you took any. She's gonna just put it in your hands, Ash, before going to follow you out. Talbot, just, Talbot?
Bonnie made copies.
Yeah.
Are you alright?
The copies are made.
How I put this? In both these wonderful messages from what turns out to be my sister and my mother, I have been
Oh
informed
god.
father is dying,
He's what?
and I have no words. There's nothing to say. I don't even have a way to get back. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. There's just no way.
I didn't realize Amadeus was... That's terrible, I'm so sorry.
If I had known, I wouldn't have left in the first place.
He was always a more... recluse man, I suppose. Oh, jeez.
Maybe I could just... Maybe I could... This is such a wonderful thing. My sister is getting so much fucking claim to the throne, family rule or whatever, and I'm just sitting here while my dad dies and my mother is all by her lonesome. I'm just here stuck on this fucking continent. I can't do anything. It's so wonderful.
Do you... I mean... I don't know how to get you back, but I'm sure we can find some kind of way. I'd love going back to Ashen, honestly.
I will find a way. I have to. But then I'll have to come right back, because my work is still not done. There's still so much I have to do. Don't like not finishing things I start. but I can't really get back without that crazy woman.
Yeah, she's a little deranged.
This is definitely something I'm gonna have to ponder. I probably have to tell my group about this. So, for the time being, I'm probably just going to stay here. I need time to sort this out.
Of course. I always have a room set up for you. And I kind of miss doting on you.
I'm not surprised. But if it's all the same with you, I just want a few moments.
Of course. You let me know if any point you need me. I will entertain them with your baby pictures. To at least keep them occupied.
Yeah, you do that. Thank you.
Do you want me to make you anything tonight for dinner?
I'm not really hungry.
Understandable, darling. Just give you a reassuring pat on the arm before going back inside. Putting on a face and just being like, all right, let's get out the second one. She's gonna put away the first binder, grab the second binder. Now these are the teenage years. She'll flip them open.
So as Zelani is seeing all of these, she'll use Major Image, which fills a 20-foot square with an entire 3-dimensional recreation of a variety of different Talbots and baby thing, hanging from the ceiling, crawling on the floor, trying to climb up a chair, knocking
You're giving
stuff off the
Delaney
counter.
You're giving Delaney a slight PTSD.
Throwing food on the ceiling. All of that.
Yes.
You're forgetting about when he broke the window.
As you say that, the sound of a glass shatter happens and now the window's broken.
Well, I'm suddenly tired.
Lonnie. He had emo weird. He had a goth face too.
I wouldn't call it a goth phase. It was just an alternative moment in his years. Yeah. He wanted me to cut his hair in a very specific way. I don't know why. Just going through everything and telling little stories. You guys were probably into resting here for the night, relaxing within her home, under the protection of Rebecca's men.
Well, it'll end up snapping and then all the stuff will disappear and the window will go back to being normal again.
I'm sorry about her.
Oh, it's fine. Again, I've raised children. Plenty. I think I don't really have the energy to make anything tonight, but I do have some leftovers in the cooling. So if you want to get anything from there, you may. The shops should still be open around this time if you want to grab something. I'm going to go ahead and rest for the night.
Okay.
That's the sound of her restarting her brain as she'll politely put everything away and move into her quarters for the rest of the night.
Ellie, where is Vera at? For Pontifex.
Where is Vera at? I believe Vera was also looking at the baby pictures. But also he said he can't talk right now, apparently.
I can.
He can!
I probably wouldn't have intruded knowing my stance with the current party, so I probably would have gone elsewhere in town. Probably looking more into more books, just droning over things to help us. Probably absolutely bored, but still I have to read.
Of course.
Then I think I'll head to town after. I'll probably skip on dinner or the
All right.
leftovers.
I think
Ash just pokes his head in Talbot's room or something, or wherever Talbot is. It's just like, you've been reading the letters for a while. Are you okay?
Oh no, yeah, he'd be in his room, just on his bed, looking at his letters. He's gonna see Ash and be like, "No."
Okay. Bad news?
Oh no. Well, I can't really keep up a joke. I'm not really in the mood, but long story short of it, my sister's taking over as the head of the family because my father is dying, and my mother is worried sick about me, and I'm stuck here on this continent, and I can't even go. I can't even go to see them. I'm stuck.
All right. I will hope you you want to go back. Okay. It seems very serious. I will help you find a way.
I do appreciate that. But there are obviously a lot more concerns that we have. I think if anything, I just gotta do this on my own. Besides, I can't really ask much from you, because you also have people that you have to take care of and stuff. I mean, you got that one guy. I don't know his name, but you like him, right?
Yeah, Wolf. Now that you mention it, it's kind of weird. He said he mentioned to me about possibly having a way to send somebody to Ashen.
Well, I'll have to go and talk with him about that, I guess. Anything's good. Anything's better than this.
I think he's not really he hasn't. Well, I mean, I don't think he's really in Odrin's Light right now, but I think he might be able to help you.
Well, anything is good right now.
Okay. I immediately I'm gonna go and I'll go into the bathroom and talk to Wolf and use my sending stone.
You use the sending stone, and after a few moments of speaking into it, you'll hear a response just, right, sorry, I was in a meeting. What?
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. Late night thing.
Yeah, you said something about possibly having a way to get somebody to Ashen, right? If they wanted to. Correct?
I don't think I specified where.
Where?
And it's not Ashen. It's where I come from.
Oh, you're right. Yes, I'm so sorry. I will go back.
I could try to do something. Do you need anything?
The big werewolf guy. Apparently his father is dying. So he would obviously like to be able to go home and make sure his sister's not stealing all of the inheritance and stuff like that.
Oh, royal matters.
Yeah. Royal and family personal matters.
I can try something. I can't promise it'll be quick. I'm already asking a lot from him, but it would also do well to have connections into Ashen too.
A royal?
No, my mentor, boss, I guess.
If it's too much of an ask, then
no, it never hurts to ask. Worst he can say is no. Even worst thing he can do is kill me.
Okay, then don't I? All right.
I mean, it's not like I'm asking him to teleport an entire continent. I mean, if it's just 1 or 2 people, we can try with this. Besides, I can make it a business proposition anyways.
Okay.
Uh,
I am so sorry. The details have been getting a lot of details have been getting fuzzled in my brain.
yeah. Just to let you know, I am out of country.
Yes.
I'd eventually like to at least show you around this place if I can get you to here.
I would love to see it.
It's not pretty, but it's home.
That's the same thing I say about Blackstone.
Trust me, you would not. Maybe, I don't know. How do you feel about partial swamplands and more of my kind?
I think I could be okay with it. I'll be fine.
All right. Again, I can work something out.
Okay.
I'll try to make it a business proposition. If something goes, I'd say it'd probably give me about maybe a month.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Love you so much.
Love you too. Oh, someone's coming. He's just gonna cut out.
Okay. So, and I explained to Sir, and I'm gonna explain to him to Talbot the whole entire thing. That whole entire deal. So he's not sure that he can has like a thing, but he can ask, and it would probably take about a month.
That's good enough for me.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll have a way to contact me. Wouldn't worry about that. I'll just
I mean,
wait
he
here.
doesn't contact me, so
Well,
if
you know what?
If anything happens to me, just take the sending stone from me.
I was about to say, yeah, I could just wait right here until then. Just, mail or something. Some way.
You've got mail.
And
think-
that just leaves you to think about your options.
That he will do.
All right. I think that's where we're gonna go ahead and end off for the night.